She looks deep into my eyes, remain silent. The problems in her head pile up. Again and again she tells me how sick she is. Everything is so hard for her. Why don't you just tell me? Everything could be so simple, but you want to make it difficult for yourself, for yourself, for yourself, for yourself, for yourself. Why don't you just tell me? Everything could be so simple, but you want to make it difficult for yourself, for yourself, for yourself, for yourself, for yourself. I will take your heart, count the time of love until it is over. You should have thought about your problems wouldn't go away by themselves. I will take your heart, count the time of love until it is over. You should have thought about your problems wouldn't go away by themselves. I guess we will split our ways. No more of your makeup in my face. My feelings are replaced. Time to end this.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day, boys. We got ourselves tonight first set of 5V5 1v1 DUELS over in the new patch 10.5, coming back to the region of EU. Last week they didn't even get a chance to play, dude. They just didn't even get a chance to even compete. I want to give them a shot, dude. I want to give them a shot. Hopefully we can put some groups together tonight. How y'all doing? What's up, Dal? What's up, G? What's up, Jake? What's up, Kren? Beautiful. How you doing? Groups are going to be listed in LFG Raids Legacy in just a moment. Once again, music and all that other stuff on their way. I actually kind of like the song to start things off with. Hey, Dal, how you doing? With Frack, missed a lot of it. We are seeing P1. That's about all I could say about it. We're seeing it. We saw intermission a couple times. I don't think we'll be seeing a hefty amount of prog for like a good bit, but I'm hoping we'll be in that Hall of Fame category. It all depends how well we end up doing next week, I think. This week was a little weird, especially for Thursday. One of our primary healers, couldn't really play. Kind of just got sick. Not much you could do about it. You know, guys just struggling, so we decided to go back and re-clear some of the other bosses. Or reform them for like the last hour, 2 hours maybe, or hour and a half, somewhere like that. So we never really got to do too much prog. I feel like it would have been fun just to see more of the fight, but it will really come down to what we do next week. Managed to do some 100k burst on a blood DK into 20s. What, BRH with bats? I feel like any class. Hold on. What pull was it? That's what I'm more interested in. Because I feel like you could probably go into BRH plus 20, do that bat pull everything up, right? It's tyrannical, so the mobs are not going to be that scary. And just blast the hell out of those like ever spawning bats. I love that pull. It's so good. I love it. Atal that pull. Oh, that's a good one. That's a toughie. I guess it's good that it's tyrannical this week and not fortified. That would have been a rough one, especially for the DPS if they let the Helicasty guys go off. Yeah, that'd be something. Groups are going to be listed as usual, boys, in the Raids Legacy section for my EU homies. You guys are more than welcome to join in. Bat pulls of Vengeance. Oh yeah, Vengeance is a lot of damage. I played Keys the other day. I think it was with Kren doing her weeklies. And we just got a bunch of like orange score homies joined in. And one of them was a Avenged Demon Hunter. And I think I was playing Evoker, so I just got to buff him the entire time. The dude did DPS worth of damage. Like, he was basically a 4 DPS, right? Unless, if you don't count Evoker as the DPS, then it's a 3rd DPS. If you do, then it's a 4th DPS. Basically didn't really need a take for that place at all. Mika, oh my boy, how you doing? We got Anthrax in here. Oh, let's go. Is that right? Anthrax. That's as close as it can be to Anthrax. Miko, is Koopa around by chance? Because I'd like to get that man in here. I miss you boys. I miss Koopa too. Let me see if I can get some of the regulars in here, man. Does Adam want to join by chance? Let me see. Atha? I think Atha wouldn't wanna. Does Aura want to join in? Hey, Aura. Hey, Aura. Wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? Avant-Garde. I think Ava no longer, yeah, PvE only. Let me see if I can go through some of these. Hey, Alex. Hey, Alex. Wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? I remember Alex joining these pretty regularly. Kodako. Let's see. Lights Out. Lenoa. I don't remember if Lenoa joins in these. Hold on. Hey, Lenoa. Hey, Lenoa, wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? Putting groups together. I wish I was my home. Wait, I wish I was at home. My PvP warrior finally geared up. Yeah, warriors are really good for PvP, huh? What are you playing that thing as? Arms or Fury? Yo, Dala doing Pharrell? Good luck on Lego, Fred. I'm gonna guess he means either Tindril or Farak, or just Pharrell is like putting them together. So he has Farak and Tindril together, which might be the play, right? Might be the play. Let me see if he was down to join in. Hey, wanna join some 5V5 Duels, friend? Let's see if Sejura wants to join in, because Sejura, we used to have him join these pretty regularly. Does Necro want to join in? Hey, Necro, wanna join Duels, friend? Night King on Sorcerer, Human Mage. Hold on, are we gonna see our boy on the Mage tomorrow? Hey, Duels tonight? Hey, Dad, what's up, Aura? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one, friend. Just checking to see if you want to join Duels. I'm kind of going through the friends list, seeing like all the regular homies, trying to get them in these if I can. Latter day, sorry. All good, friend. All good, friend. Yes, sir. Let's go, man. Let's go, dude. Who else can I invite? Sean? Let me see. Hold on. Hey, Sean. Wanna join 5V5 Duels, friend? Asking homies around. Sleepy Bear. Hey, Sham. Duels tonight? See if he's down and to join in. Silver's on an A. Teleport. Who is Teleport? I'm really bad with names, so maybe Teleport has always been here, but I feel like I've never seen that name for Duels ever. Like literally ever. Arms is to win every single 1v1 world PvP situation. Yeah, Arms is really, really strong, man. Yeah, all good, my guy. All good, all good, all good. No worries, friend. All right, so this group still needs like 2 more, and we got to get a second group up and running. I'm gonna hit up Atho with a cheeky little message. Oh, good for her. Good friend. Yeah, man, I missed Sejura joining Duels, so man. Let's see who else can invite. Hey Adam. The 5V5 Duels tonight, friend. I'm gonna see if I can copy paste that message to a bunch of BNets, if possible. Here we go. Should work. Hey, Dalaran chat, what's up, Basic? How you doing, my guy? Hey, you're EU by chance or you're NA? I don't know if you want to join those or not. 45 uptime on Throne of the Tide scrap trinket. I forget what that one does. Is that a mastery proc? Yeah, but he is in deep in that classic car grind. Oh man. Hey, okay, AJ's in the dark heart, so I'm actually gonna just not hit him up. Avant-Garde, Boccia. I think I asked Boccia, but we haven't seen Boccia in these in a while, man. Let's see if Frostboss wants to join in. Or is that Frostboss? I must be the wrong person. Hey, Frost. See if he's down to join in or not. We... Yeah, Adam, if you want to join in, well, welcome to my guy. Alright, so we need still... Let me see if Bill wants to join in. Oh. Let me see if he's down to join in. Because I remember we had him last time. Or not last time literally. But like at some point we did have him join in. That was a lot of fun. Lenovo I think already asked, right? Yeah. Let me see. Down if you want to remember me. I don't want to play someone who down leaves me in arena. Okay. I will. Alright, so we'll put up Adam Power off to the side. Just because I could invite him. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, friend. I'll hit you with an invite. So this group needs one more and we're good. I think we gotta get a second one going really quickly, but we'll see. Does Marcy want to join in? Hey, Marcy. Hit him up, see who's down for it. Okay. Sounds good. Sounds good, man. Hell yeah, so maybe we'll see Atha at some point join these again. Ooh, that'll be fun. Hey. Привет, здорово, кабато, здорово, my guy. Hey, what's up, Blues? How you, my man? Hope you're having good, oh my guy. Hey! Sign up, LG Pre-Made Legacy 5V5 Duels. Yeah, Anthrax, we got groups up and running, my guy. We got groups, we got it listed in the chat at the top of the pin. I like the song a lot, by the way. Yo, that is a vibe, man. Can we just vibe for a bit? I don't even want to talk. I just want to vibe here for a second while throwing invites. Does a wingman join in? Okay, that's a little loud. We can quiet it down a little. This song is a vibe though. What the hell? That is so good. Oh, I want to add this to the duels mix, but I feel like this one just won't really fit the duel scene. You know what I mean? Hey, sure. See if sure maybe this will join in. See Bear, I'll hit him up. Hopefully that man will get back to me. Teleport? Port, would you be interested in joining some duels friend? See if he's down for it potentially. And Tepo. Hey, Tepo. See if he's down for it. Crank is in the key, so I'll just let him do his thing. Man, I am hoping we'll be able to get a group together though, boys. Hopefully. Would it fit a raid and plus mix? It would actually, yeah. It's a decent song. Definitely a decent one. Definitely a solid one to add to the mix at some point. Let me also get this up and running too. You know what? I really wish I didn't play on an RP realm on this thing, because then I'd be able to go outside of Augermar or even outside of Stormwind. And actually, we've been doing this on NA a couple of times, asking people out here like, "Yo, y'all want to join duels?" And there's usually like somebody that heard of duels, heard of the 5v5 scene that we do, and like is down to join in. But because of the way that it's all scuffed out for me on an RP realm, nobody hangs out on more mode on an RP realm. It's just dead. RPers can only see other RPers, which is kind of lame. I feel like war mode should probably break some of those barriers, right? If you want to RP, you got your PvE content, PvE phase. But if you want to PvP, see other homies, I think it'd be so much fun. I think it would have been good. Or at least seeing like having all the RP realms like call us together so we can have a big RP fight. Jeff will come out to the Shiver Soul Shuffle. She'll open the enemy team. Sounds good, Anthrax. Hell yeah, that'd be fun. Hell yeah. So we need still one more for this team, and then we need a couple more homies for the other team. Let me see if well, let's get an invite. Oh, you know what we need? A feral druid. I forget his name. I'm really bad with names. But there was a feral a couple of weeks ago that brought a bunch of homies, and that was like a huge group of people in there. What's up, Nikolai? How you doing, my guy? Hope you're having a good one. My man. The horse not get back to me? Oh no, dude. I miss the man. I miss the boy. Does Keisuke want to join by chance? You know what? I'll ask Keisuke. Hey, Keisuke. Hosting some 5v5 duels friend. Want to join? Yeah. Well. Oh well. Oh man, I misspelled. Oh, I not misspelled, but hit caps lock at some point. Good thing. I'll get Adam Power to cap it off in this group, and I need to make a second group real quickly, and then we'll be good to go. Yeah. Mashy? Oh no, Mashy's an A, dude. No. Are we gonna have to go an A today? Because last week we had to go an A. I wonder if this week we'll have to do it. Okay. This group is set. Getting second one up and running, and we are good to go. Let me see if I can pass lead here real quickly. Now this group is set. I'm gonna make Fassel lead, because Fassel done these before. Fassel is your lead for the time being. Hell yeah. Let me make a second one real quickly. We at least got one. We just need to find more homies. Let's get in here, boys. What's up, Contos? Hope you're having good, my guy. Really like the stream. Thanks for the content. Happy to have you here, my guy. Happy to have you here in some 5V5 1v1 duels, my man. All right, so we still need. Who else can I invite? Broton? Hey, Broton. We're putting some groups together for duels. Would you be interested in joining some? One group. Ready. What's up, Justice? How you doing, my guy? Like it? Lazy MS? Hell yeah, dude. Do you ever fight 5v5 duels or just commentate? I did. I don't remember exactly when, but it was like kind of recently-ish. We had like a thing with spectator mode that wasn't really working super well. Saya, my boy, hey, hope you're feeling better, man. Last week it was you weren't feeling all that good, huh? Hopefully you're feeling better now. But yeah, it was someone's going on spectator mode, so I just joined in for a couple of them. Demon, yo, get in there, Demon. Let's go. That's Anthrax. That's yours, right? That's your +1. Hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so this team needs 3 more. We just need 3 more homies. 3 more bodies. If you guys got any friends that are interested in joining some 5v5 duels, I know EU duels are PvP scene is kind of dead, but if you guys want to join in, if you've been itching for some games, this was pretty fun. It's not going to earn your conquest, which would be, I think, awesome if you did. Easy conquest, join, earn conquest. That'd be kind of nice. But yeah, you should have been playing 4 weeks. I went down PvP. Team cheer, y'all. Okay, sounds good. Sounds good, my guy. Good, a bit rusty now. All good, my man. I'm sure. I can't type. In a game or 2. Hell yeah. What's up, Dad? What's up, Broton? Hey, man. Trying to put some groups together for 5v5 1v1s. If you got any homies that are interested in PvP, by the way, send them my way. We have one group ready. Trying to put a second group together really quickly. We need 3 more bodies. Otherwise, you're good. I'm just scouring through my B-nets, trying to get as many homies as I can. And I hope you have a good one. What's up, Shane? How you doing, my man? Trying to get some 5v5 duels on EU today. Yes, last week wasn't possible. We ended up defaulting to NA duels. This week, I'm trying to give you a chance here, but we'll see how it goes. It's a PvE, PvE 0, PvP, addons blood DK. Yeah. The thing is, even like getting a full set of honor gear is not like, I guess I was gonna say not that difficult, but I guess if you don't really PvP, like getting started is like awkward, right? Like if you have literally no Versa, or actually if you have a bunch of Versa gear and you PvE, you can take a lot of the Versa gear, like a lot of the heroic gear is equivalent to like her honor gear. As long as you just outfit yourself with as much Versa as possible. You just need the PvP trinkets, but that's really about it. Because the bonuses from those are pretty solid. Let me see. Hit up Lenoa. Miko the homie. Oh, Koopa. That's another guy we could probably get in. If Miko's asked him already. I don't know if you have around. But if you have, all good. But if you haven't, definitely get him in here, dude. I miss that guy. He's one of the dudes, one of the handful of players who will actually play some Outlaw, man. Give me a second, invite some members. How do I I can do that. That could work too. I'm so tried. All good, all good, all good. Okay, I can do suggest. I can suggest should work, but unless they are ally, I think. Yeah, no assist. Wait, we can make an assist. Hold on. Wait, I make assist. It's through raid. Yeah, let me do this. Promo to assist. You know what? I can do this too, right? All of a raid assist. Here we go. Everybody has raid assist. There we go. I never get to use that button. Never get to use a checkbox. Yo, Jay and Mother, welcome to ma'am. Got duels listed over for the EU today. Groups are going to be listed in the raids, Legacy, Under Molten Core. We do that because if we drop it into RBG, a lot of people are joining in for RBG. Actually, what are the RBGs even looking like? I can't even look. I have to delist, but normally maybe we should start putting into RBGs, but like if people are looking for RBGs, they're trying to join RBGs. You know what I mean? We did that, and then we had people come in like, wait, is this an RBG? Okay, I'm just going to run in. And the whole duel idea is out of the window. It's just two dudes jumping Seawork and he just nukes them and it's like, well, there's that. And those dudes bail. It's not like I have no idea what's going on. They're just trying to join an RBG. A promotion? Oh, that's tomorrow then. Yeah, I don't think OSHA can play with the EU, can they? Yeah, that would be NA region, but that's tomorrow. We need one more, boys. This is getting in, my man. Okay, with one more, we got two groups. And we'll run as many games as we can into the night and run as many as possible. You don't have to leave. We'll run as many as possible. Give EU a proper shot at some duels. So, hey, how you doing? How you doing, Ayaz? Hope you are having a wonderful, beautiful evening. We just need that one of us. I asked Arthur earlier. Arthur said next week. I'll hold you to it. I'll hold you to it because I miss you. Another Red Pally PvP with like the cheer said hasn't been the most fun. But you said next week, so I'll hold ya. My man said you beat Attack Sniper. Sounds good, man. I'll try to see if I can add you. Oh yeah, you win. You win. Okay, just wanted to watch. Oh, Romaro. Oh, you changing it. Oh, my man. I love you, buddy. Hey, if you want to watch, but you got like a homie, because I know you got like some friends that joined in. Can they take a day? Can take a day taking your place again? Romaro, you're my favorite, bro. You are my favorite. The hero we deserve. Hell yeah. All right, so Adam is in. Sec to explain the rules to the boys. Sure, go for it. Yeah. Let me do. Where is? Oh, we got an extra. I didn't realize Breeze has invited more. Hold on a second. We got one too many. Wait, somebody's gonna have to bounce. Wait, Romaro, you can bounce, but you can join later. Romaro, this is your time right now. If you bounce, you can just watch. Because we got enough, you can bounce real quick. Romaro, hold on. Wait, we just got +1, so you could bounce to just watch, but I will save you a spot easy for the next one. Yeah, I guess I could. Which one are you? I don't remember which one you are. Yeah, there we go. Awesome. We'll give Breeze has a second to explain the rules and whatnot, because we do have some homies that are new. Yes, I will, Romaro. I will. I'll even put you over here, my guy, just so I can see you easily. I will. I need Facile, which is Nemi. Here we go. Queue in a second. Gonna queue up in a sec. Saya just explaining rules to his homies. BTAC Sniper, do you have me added? Sniper, I see ya. I'll add you. Added you, my man. Added it. If I could do this too, find Sniper and give it like a note, just because it helps me, man. My memory is not. I have a memory of an old man, honestly. JAU for 5V5 1V1 Duels. Here we go. I gave you a note. Here we are, boys. Alrighty. I'm gonna make Saya lead. Let me know when we're good. Let me know when ready. I'll delist us. Get you in. And we good. Okay, cool. Alrighty. Spectator match Nemi Los RD and Breezes 5. We'll do good old Nagrand. This is the best one to start the duels on with. Also, let's get this music out of here. Get my mix going. Like an actual good mix going. Can I come in later on DK? You know what? If we were absolutely struggling for bodies, Blood Death Knights are not tuned for PvP. You heard me say this multiple times. I feel like a broken record. You know what I mean? But if we're struggling for bodies, just absolutely scouring the bottom of the barrels, you know what I mean? Bottoms of every barrel I've ever seen, I'm down for it. Honestly, I'm down for it. Why is it not shuffling? It is like, oh, I'm definitely on shuffle. No, you're lying to me. Not shuffle is on? Okay, whatever. Whatever, man. Shuffle is off? I don't even know. I don't even know, honestly. I'll get the Audacity going. I don't know if my music is going to be on shuffle. That's why I'm really just... Oh, whatever, man. Alright, Twitch. At least we get some groups, which I'm very, very happy for. Added power over as a Frosty Mage, alright? I like the Mog. Wait, hold on. I already know what the helm is. Oh, I thought you were a human for some reason. Night of though? I like the full set. Wait, that looks so good. I really wish you had the blue tabard to go with it, but that looks so good. I am like the staff. I wish I got those. I don't think I've ever gotten those. That is so good looking. Anthrax on the team as a Paladino, fully bunkered up, ready to go fast. We got Frostboss first up, sticking to his Frost DK guns. This man was playing Frost when it wasn't great. And what it was, I is the first one out, stunned into a blind roll of pets, trying to see if he can go for a second stun. Big grippy hand should be able to yoink him back in. Does go for a second stun into a third stun. Snowball between the pets. It is actually, I think, at some point going to kill the pets, right? Pets getting beefed up, so is Ayaz with a bit of that extra health as the Bear's fortification is going to be up and running. Frostboss trying to see if he can disengage towards the pets for just a second. Might be IBF. No, he doesn't have IBF. Actually, trinkets and everything down for Ayaz. This might be an opportunity to have Frostboss just get devoured by all his pets getting summoned of the pets. The full zoo is in play. Got himself full ruin. Got himself a little bit of healing with a Lichborn. That's hopefully going to give him a bit of leech to stun onto Ayaz, forcing a trinket. Tar trap for just a second. Shouldn't have any easy ways to keep the Death Knight off of him though. At this point, I think Frostboss might have the full reign right now. Stun onto Ayaz. Does disengage for a second. Has himself death back just to give himself just a smidge extra health to work with. Scatter for just a moment. Does the pets do peel off? He lived through majority of that pet damage. Got himself the snowball. It's bouncing between the hunter and the pets. Wait a second. Frostboss smudge a second. Does it. I'm taking it. The chill streak does the work. And Pew Cry trying to see if he can just take down Frostboss before that guy can even get ramped up and go for the next one. Does Frosty Death Knights don't get any respect in duels anymore. Anthrax trying to see if he can... You know what? Those whole like mechanical mount and this man looking like a literally human... I don't even know. Colossus over here. I like his whole set. Like it's all like there's no skin shown. It's all just armor. It's all just metal from corner to corner. Wait a second. Maybe I think I'm seeing a naked elbow there. Oh no, is that gonna be his Achilles heel? Except this man's Achilles elbow. Pew trying to see if he could get himself a go with a nice looking death chakram rolling in. I don't know why the same song is playing again. Okay. Big damage on Anthrax, though. This is getting absolutely riddled with arrows. Freezing trap to follow. Got himself a bubble. Pew might be looking at immunity, and that's going to be Anthrax going for a bubble with a quick regeneration. That is going to be a huge, big recovery. That is advantage of a Zendalari Paladino. You got an immunity, big recovery. You can catch up. No lay on hands needed. It's basically 2 buttons on one. You just have to stand still. It's like an ice block mostly. Gotta be a full scatter. As Pew still trying to see if he can max range damage away from Anthrax. Got himself a blind really quickly. May need summon. Trying to see if he can go for a big blind. Pew with a big aim shot, loaded, ready to go, and does get himself the kill shot at the very end. With Miko gonna be up next, swapping over to... Wait, I was gonna swap it to Demo, but I was looking at the wrong guy entirely. This man is ready to go. Hunter's mark for the hunter, giving him an opportunity to go for a proper honor duel, letting him catch up, get a lot of healing while showing off the mount. I like the beetle. I was gonna think originally that the beetle is maybe like the B mount, but it's gonna be like a modified version. No, it's its own thing. Mortical immediately onto Pew. As he's loading him up with dots, there's no way for Pew to remove those dots. He can't remove UA, he can't remove anything else. Got himself big defensive and is really worried about Mika going in for the big dark glare to extend those dots. As Pew behind the pillar is suffering the unstable affliction, the rot, the corruption, everything is just draining his essence, and there's not much you can do. Trying to see if he can maybe reposition. Big drain to follow, and Mika does end up trapping his soul in I imagine in a big old Maybe eyeball. Maybe that's what he does. I just try to add a little flavor to how these guys will play. Dada's gonna be up next. Demon Hunter leaping in onto Mikkel, immediately ports behind the pillar, trying to get some dots onto Adonis. Needs to get the dots and then separate. Does not have a pet in order to get a succubus thing going or anything. The mortar coil as Donna's trying to go for big damage. Haunt with that Elysian Decree has it now. Fell eruption look to it. It's going to be a stun onto Mikkel. Has himself a wall. Shadow Fury into Demon. And Demon Donna's might not be in a great spot. So big damage. He's got himself an immunity. Not much they can do. Needs that leech healing. But Miko is just pressuring him the entire time with a drain. Donna's not much you can do. Dark Layer landing last zap at the very end. Side charging out, does not want to give Miko too much of an opportunity to recover. Immediate fear into the Paladino. It ends up breaking. Oh no, he does end up trinketing too. I think the fear broke, but he ended up kind of trinketing a little bit late though. Got himself at least a little bit of damage. Normal wings available. Miko trying to see if he can ramp up a little bit of damage using those drains in order to stack up a damage buffer to Saya, who's actually just rotting right now. Shield of Vengeance is the only thing that's keeping him alive as of this moment. Fear with a mortar call right after, trying to see if he can find himself a little bit of more survivability. Full immunity to magic damage to follow as Miko looking for a little bit of an answer here. Fear at the ready, but can't quite use it. Doesn't want to get interrupted, but also doesn't want to die as Saya still got a lot of damage ramped up. No more immunity. Big drain. Stun. Miko does not have an answer for this one, but shouldn't take too much. Actually, Holy Saya is the one that's just rotting to damage. All Miko has to do is maintain those dots, ramp him up, and Saya might just go down. I think it's over. Oh, barely escaping it, barely surviving it, got himself mobility, looking to get himself out of dodge. Does have a portal next to him. Bubble, trying to see if he can maybe do that, use that bubble offensively. Instead, found that he is regenerating button next to the bubble. We're ready to go. Immediate fear catching him off guard as Miko able to load him up full of dots, has the mobility. Mortar coil keeping the paladin at bay. All he has to do is let those dots build and build and build. And with the dark layer, he could empower them. Sai had no opportunity to stay survivable right now. Got himself a shield of vengeance to at least reduce or at least absorb some of the damage taken. Stun onto Miko. Last opportunity to make a kill, and does end up going in for the big wake of ASUS. He does end up taking it, but I think he's still rotted. No, lay on hands. He's using everything he can not to give Miko that kill. If he died to the dots, I still would give Miko that kill. That would still go to Miko. Fastly giving him an opportunity to get himself an honor duel. We are going to that 6-minute mark. 29% dampener. Not a lot of healing is going to be available. Saya just drained himself full of his big paladin abilities. Lay on hands. Blessing of protection and spell warden on same cooldown. And bubble all gone. All he has is maybe wall coming back up in 20 seconds, maybe shield of vengeance, and he's got cooldowns like wings, so maybe if he uses wings aggressively, but also to heal himself, he will get a little bit more crit chance to land some critical heals on himself, but also a little bit more healing while wings are active. 20% more damage, I believe also 20% more healing, which is probably going to be as good as it gets for him. Facile though, playing the demonology, all he needs to do is send the pets. He needs to get the angle onto Holy Saya, stun him, send the Dreadstalker, send the Vile Fiend, and let those pets tear him apart. Behind the pillar, does go for the interrupt on the Tyrant, which is huge for him. Mortar Call sending him away though, does send the pets with a Wake of Ashes, and is going to try to see if he can land inside the army of the ghouls, or the Fel, I guess. Normally I'd be like the army of the undeads, but the army of demons just doesn't roll the tongue nearly the same way. Dreadstalkers are in. They're not going to be empowered by the Tyrant. Everything that could have been empowered is already empowered. For Saya, it's an opportunity to at least land a stun onto Facile. Does shrink out of it. Quick interrupt on that fear. Trying to keep pressure on him as best as he can. Does Facile have mobility? Going for the Warlock Hellstone together with the wall. Trying to put pressure onto Saya. It is going to send him back for just a moment. He needs the Dreadstalkers together. I don't know if he's running the Vile Fiend. He may not be. He may be running the Soul Strike by the main pet. Potentially. Guess he managed to fill up. We do want to get you in because I think Adam Power got maybe 1 or 2 games in, but we can get you in. Also, we got Rumaru too, so you'll be down to join in Outload. You're more than welcome to hop into some games for the EU, man. We used been needing bodies for a bit. Let's be honest here. Mortal San Antonio Saya, and my music just will not play when it comes to mixes. That is unfortunate. I guess I'm just gonna have to do it manually. I guess I'm DJing this while also commentating, while also being the cameraman. I got one too many jobs on this one, dude. What's happening? The Saya trying to see if he can find himself a better angle versus the Sped versus Facile. Got him some shield defenders, should maybe give him just enough defensives in order to put the pressure onto Saya. Does go for the stun, locking him down. Big charge join in. Oh, he just to keep the Paladin at bay. Goes in for a stun as the Fury comes out. Holy Saya super low, so is Facile. Trying to go for a blind. Control these Speds should be able to stabilize here long enough. Got himself a truck that does wait and says slay down. Yet another. He does go to slay yet another Warlock down. Out of power, does not want to give him any chance whatsoever. Just froze him with a bomb. Wait, that didn't kill him? I was gonna say. The game is gonna be up next as a rogue, going in for full set of dots. Assassination, trying to see if you can bleed out Adam, who does have ult time, I believe, right? Yeah, he does. He has his image right there. That is a full set of dots. He could ice block those, may want to. That is a full set of dots with a rogue, because Cloak of Shadows full immunity to magic damage. Going for an interrupt. Adam at least get interrupted on Arcane. Better than being interrupted on Frost. At least all those dots. And the big burst of Deathmark is gone. If you can just put some pressure on the rogue behind the pillar, you might be alright. I think Adam is maybe playing into that big bursty build though. I'm seeing Ray on Frost in his talents. I'm seeing Frozen Orb. Not seeing Snowdrift, which is generally a really good button. But trick it out of the game. As he's getting hit with a Frost Bomb. Nova onto the Rogue. If he can get some more damage, Ray or Frost is going to slow him down tremendously. That's a lot of bursts. The Rogue does vanish. And the Frost Bomb, sadly, does not take down if the enemy is literally invisible. Glacier Spectre Follow does get the Flurry prior to... Oh, that's going to be a blind. Last second on that Spike. Does he get himself a reset? He needs a reset. Oh, the Spike. I was going to say he needed a reset there, but the Spike did him in. Oh my goodness, he got 2 actually out of that one, not bad. Saya bringing it back against this Warlocks, I can believe it. I thought Miko had him. I thought it was over. Because the amount of damage you do, like a Paladin cannot heal through that normally. Let's get another one going, boys. Breezaz and Facile, let me know if you guys got groups. We'll get another one going. If we need more bodies, we can maybe get Romaro and other homies in. Hey, if you are EU, these, you won't be able to join EU duels. AU and NA can play together. So that's tomorrow. There we go. Let me know if we are ready. Otherwise, we can get Outlawed in here. Romaro also is down to join in. He did say he'd love to watch, but he doesn't want to give NA a chance to play 2 weeks in a row, man. 2 days in a 1 week. Ready? Let's get another one going. I'll figure out what I'm doing with my mix. It just does not play properly at all. I don't know why. Let's do Blackrock Hold. Let's do Hook Point. I think Hook Point is another fantastic arena. I don't know if it benefits some classes more than others. Also, how many are we at in the EU, by the way? Oh God. Oh Lord. Oh. Is it only 410, 411, 412? NA is almost at 500. EU is in 410. Like, in terms of the how many duels we've done, how many recordings of them I have. EU is severely behind. EU is in shambles. We gotta get these numbers up, boys. What the hell? Hopefully my music is gonna work fine now. I give my spot to the Druid if needed. No. He wanted to watch, but if we needed bodies, he'd join in. That's what he said. So if you want to play, my guy, play as much as you want to Anthrax. I want to see your game, man. I want to see your game. Paladins are pretty fun to watch, honestly. And we have a rogue, but not a subtlety, which I'm very happy with. Killing Kurok Frack. Give me your RNG. My RNG will have been bad, Jake, but take as much of it as you want to. It's been awful. If you get it, I'll be amazed. If you take my RNG, man, it's all yours. It's all yours for the night, champ. Ah, man. Yeah, good luck. Switch, because my luck has been atrocious for that thing. Aya's over there on the team too, are ready to go. I like the tabard. Was that what you were wearing last time? I like the whole set a lot. I actually want to go back and get that set. Shadowlands was a weird expansion, but some of those pieces are good looking. Team on us on that team, we got Saya, Pew, Cry. I just heard your full name. As well as the game. Holy Saya first up versus Adam. Those two didn't really get to fight each other fairly. Last time Adam Power just came up and blew up Holy Saya, who had no health, nothing available. But now it's a bit of a rematch between these two. Saya versus a Magus. This is not an easy one for the Paladin usually. as mages can run circles around paladins pretty handily. Gotta be full burst. Saya is just gonna get rooted down. Ray of Frost might be a bubble. Does go for the spell warding really early on, just to immune the damage. Looking to get himself as much healing as possible. May need wings for this one just to get himself more resources. Trying to start healing as best as possible. Every flash of light as well as Word of Glory is doing wonders for him. More flurries down into Saya. That's a lot of shatter capability. Got him some big shield of vengeance with the breath to follow, locking him down. And Poly does trickle out of it immediately. Looking to pressure to Adam, but he's got himself images to try to dampen some of the hits from Saya. Another big burst available. He doesn't have the big immunity. Could be an opportunity for Adam to bring something big. Saya does not have access to bubble, I don't think. Big spike with everything available. That's gonna be full flurries. Saya's still in trouble. Low health. Hold on a second. Lay on hands last second. Does give him a little survivability. Adam maybe look at an ice block right now. Does go for the block. For Saya, he did use immunity or big heals, a lay on hands just to stabilize. He don't want to give up a bubble really early. But now he does still have bubble. That's his one last immunity. No more Blessed Protection Spell Warden. And Adam has plenty of damage with a Ray of Frost go back up very soon. Every Frost Bomb could also be a primer for a big combo. As he's trying to see if he can reposition behind the wall, Holy Sai is having to close that gap, trying to create that line of sight and stick by the line of sight as best as possible, where Adam would rather have massive distances between him and the Paladin. Ray of Frost, full burst, forcing out a bubble. He knows it's going to be a huge raid together with the explosive Frost Bomb. If that thing shatters to it, that could be actually a big one-banger. Trying to go for a bit of a miss, getting knocked out in the open. Knocked back into Holy Saya, though, is able to at least create some space between the two. Hand of Freedom needs to way out for Saya if he wants to close the gap. Shift the power out for Adam. With the flurries ring, Hand of Freedom is going to keep him moving. Adam, not a lot of health available, does still have an ice block, so he's got himself one more immunity. Saya is kind of limited. He can maybe go for a big turnaround. Flurries with freezes, everything is going to throw it at him with a Glacial Spike. Shield of Vengeance, Brock blocking that spike for just a second. That's still huge burst and explosives on, so Saya with an ice block for Adam. Does get himself stabilized. Saya with a clutch wall towards the tail end of it, but it's still not out of the woods. He's got images chasing after him. That's going to be plenty of defense for Adam as well. With the pet, could also freeze Saya as well. All those freezes from the images are going to slow Saya as well, trying to keep himself afloat as best as possible. Adam, at this point, he does have cooldowns going back up. For Saya, no more immunities for a good bit. He does have Shield of Vengeance coming in at some point in the future. At least he can maybe sit down for mana if he's got himself water. He does have water at the very least. Adam pushing in. Again, he got to find a way to bait Saya and create some distance between the two without line of sight, where Saya can just go behind the pillar and reset. Does try to go for another poly. Doesn't quite get it. Alter time is available. Saya trying to create some space behind the pillar. Adam got plenty of mobility. Is able to control the Paladin entirely. Will be able to reposition with the Ray of Frost. Trying to see if he can max range him, but I think he's going to be repositioned next to... I thought he had an image set by the wall. I guess not. Wings are up, but unless you can maximize the value, Saya is kind of limited on what he can do. Shield of Vengeance to get himself some cover. Got plenty of shields available for Adam Power as well. With yet another Frost Bomb as a primer. Root onto Saya. Can't break out of this one at all, though. Frost Bomb doing a number, but still keeping Saya just enough health in order to stabilize. Spikes, though, are chunking into a health bar. Adam able to at least keep the Paladin bait. Does go for a full regenerate. So that's basically more or less another immunity or another reset for Saya. Last one, at least for the next 2 minutes. He got Bubble, as well as the Shield of Vengeance coming back up. Shield of Vengeance. Blessing of Protection, Spell Warden coming back up in a little bit here. Maybe an opportunity for Adam Power to make something happen. Does get his pet to go for the jet stream onto Saya. Should be able to generate plenty of damage, plenty of flurry resources or shatter resources. This is going to be final wreck. Saya with set of wings. Adam not feeling all that good. Got himself alter time. So hopefully he's able to use alter time at the right moment to maximize the amount of health he's recovering. No more alter. Got himself shields. Saya get rooted for just a second. Big spike from a distance with a rare frost. Saya may not have much right here. Does go for the layered hands last second. Wait, he got laid that quick. Hold on a second. Saya able to stabilize with a final hammer. Does thrash down the mage. That is so rough. How'd you get layered hands? I thought I saw the 7 minutes ED on it. Or does it have cooldown reduction? Hold on a second. Does Layer Enhance have cooldown reduction? Because I swear I saw 7 minutes. I was like, well, 7 minutes is longer than 5 minutes on Bubble. So Bubble should be up earlier, right? Apparently I was wrong. Miko is up next, trying to get a bit of a rematch between Saya. As we head in the 5-minute mark, 24% dampener. You basically got a constant Mortal Strike on you. Like a warrior hitting that Mortal Strike doesn't do any damage, but provides a healing reduction. Saya, there's nothing you can do to recover here. Miko, I think, have been able to best his worst matchup for this one. the Paladin. And everything else here, as long as he's got cooldowns for it, he should be able to deal with them. Game is going to be up next, loading up full of dots on the Miko with a Gouge for the second, with a Kidney, trying to maximize that full control, full death mark as Miko may have to burn a wall here. Mortical onto the Rogue, does sport as soon as he sees a trick out of him. Cloak shadows for the Rogue as Miko's still rotted down with dots, walls available, fear to follow. If you can at least get some dots onto the Rogue and then stabilize with a big drain, you might be okay. Soul Rot, you need a heal right now, get yourself full pets, full demons, full everything. Actually huge recovery, big shield, game going in for a vanish, Oblivion onto Miko, but still I think game is just done for. Hold on a second, he goes for the shift, smoke bomb, drain life, trying to see if he can stabilize, barely any health available. Miko can still die. Hold on, the dots might still kill you. That goes to the Rogue. That kill goes to the Rogue. Those dots with the death mark, if you are caught less than below 10% of your health and you have Rogue dots, they could just execute you. I feel like if the dots didn't have the execute, Miko would have been able to stabilize, but that one goes to the Rogue, dude. That's a rough one. Ayaz and Frostboss, a bit of a rematch between the two. Ayaz with a beast mastery, summoning up all the pets, trying to go for defenses really early here without fortification of the bear, giving him a little bit extra health. Frostboss blinking all over the place, but it's able to put pressure onto Ayaz, stunning all of these pets. That is an advantage that Frost Death Knights have, which is not a lot in duels. But the one advantage they do have is they're able to control these pets with the AoE stuns and everything. So that is kind of good. Ayaz taking hits back to back. All defenses have been drained. Frostboss still sitting there with an AMS, AMZ, and a death pack. Maybe he'll be able to use the death pack in order to get himself a bit of that stabilization. He's super low, does use death pack, not a lot of health available. Scatter for the hunter, trying to see if he can back away from Frost, and is going to hit him with a trap. That's all the pets on, and nothing he can do. There's not much he can do, and Ayaz is able to go for full CC on the guy, back away behind the pillar, let the pets do a little bit of work and go for a bit of a reset of his own. Anthrax not even given an opportunity to go for the honor duel. He just wanted to walk up, give Ayaz a bit of that honorable bow, not given the chance whatsoever. Shield Diviners breaking through very quickly. It says slam and damage into Ayaz. Wake of Ashes just keeps hitting you even though you're frozen. With Demonas is going to be up next. A bit of a, I don't think they've seen these two match each other yet. Demonas trying to give Anthrax as much of an honor duel here as possible. You are at 39% dampening, so it's going to be a couple of more flashlights, maybe fast, like even like a Warlock Hellstar or something. But there's just so much you can really do. Try to heal as best as you can. Man, that is so rough. Oh my. If Lay on Hands is super low HP, the cooldown can be reduced down to 3.5 minutes via talent. Oh, that's probably what it was then, Arthur. I think you're right then, because for me it says 7 minutes. But you're probably right on that one. Big burst out of Demonas. Anthrax might be looking at immunity really early here. Blind onto the Demon Hunter as they're rushing past him. I-beam, there goes the big bubble going in for regenerating. Demonas knows that there's nothing they can do against a Paladin with full immunity. Might as well back out, go for a quick run, do a lap around the pillars, and get back in there. Anthrax does he have trinkets or anything for this one? Or wings for that matter. Big burst out of Demon Hunter. Shield Diviners barely keeping the Paladin awake and alive here. Demonas going in for the hit and runs with the quick bouts of Immolation Aura, and is able to take him down little by little. Facile charging in, doesn't want to give the Demon Hunter too much of a reset. Full set of Tyrants, full set of pets, everything is available, nothing you can do. Once the demons sink their teeth, their claws, the fell, the axes from the Felguard on you, that's it. It's over. Pew looking to get himself a Hunter's Mark on the guy. Not a camo. Faster can actually dot the pet up, Kinsha. And just sending all the pets in. Charge up to stop him. Does get stunned up. The double Wrathguard are in for Pew. There's a lot of damage that he's got to fight with to mitigate. Mortical Fessel. Almost feign death, Sid. I don't even know if you can actually properly feign death. I think only shadow modes were like dodge it completely, right? Stun onto Pew, got himself a little bit of damage, full defenses at the ready. Facile also taking up, both of them are just pressing all of the defenses buttons just to keep himself alive and just try to pile drive damage into one another. Pew got the mobility, looking to reposition behind the pillar. He can at the very least control the main Felguard pet versus Facile, but the other pets, there's not much he can really do. Even his main pet is just going to be a free drain source for Facile to recuperate. Pew needs to find a way to get out of combat. The little amps around the corner just still fell bolting you. There isn't much you can do. I think it's over for Pew, right? Freeze? Hold on a second. If you can avoid the pet stun into a... Whoa! I was gonna say for a second, he got himself a fade death, he got himself a camel, but I think a Demon Bolt still went in, trying to go for his last little haymaker, but with a Tyrant and all the pets, there isn't much he can do. All the Warlock needs to do is just live there long enough, survive, and let the pets finish everybody else off, man. The Warlocks, by the way, really bringing in quite a bit of damage here. I really like the Rogue versus Affliction, man. The Master of Dots versus the other Master of Dots. And they just both melted each other to the damage over time effects. That is so close too. Let's get another going. Alright, Fassel, as well as my boy Brizaz. I'm so bad with names, man. I don't even have the excuse of yesterday's, not yesterday's, 2 days ago stream, where it was like, well, I only got 3 hours of sleep, so I can only do so much. Mate, one mate will take, okay. Yeah, they gotta switch over, somebody's swapping over to an alt. I'm cool with that. Yeah, Breezes, we'll get another one going, or we just gotta get somebody on their team to switch over. Via talents, of course. So what is the cooldown of laying hands on athlete? Like if they use that super low health, what is the maximum cooldown reduction can you get out of that ability? Because I'm just not that familiar with it. It was kind of sort of a newer feature, right? And by newer I mean like, what do I mean by that? A newer feature of like 10.07. So it's not that new. It's been in the game for a good bit, but it's only if you pay attention, not like I do. You know what I mean? I still don't know if my mix is going like random mode or if it's like not anymore. You know what I mean? Also, boys, I got a couple of cool projects I'm working on over the next few days. I'm super excited to get into those. Manuscript Iron's possibility to become a account-bound toy. Blizzard will be turning Manuscript Iron's possibility into account-bound toy. Oh, what? It wasn't? This thing wasn't account-wide? Hold on. So it's a new item you can get from doing the dragon races in the Outlands. You get Manuscript of Endless Possibility, which teaches you the Endless Possibility. Basically, every time you mount a new dragon, it can randomize its appearance and look and preset. So yeah, we heard your concerns about Manuscript and all possibilities. It will be changing to an account-bound toy. We get the change ready. The option to purchase Manuscript will be disabled in the next few hours. Once you acquired it, one of the characters, any character who has a Manuscript and all possibility purchased before, our change will automatically be given a toy. Cool. So they're basically adding that in. Neat, because I want to go and get the whole Manuscript and all that other stuff. Healing Hands. Word of Glory healing is increased by up to 100 based on targetness and health. Cooldown of lane hits reduced up to 60%. So you can get it. What is that cooldown normally? Like 10 minutes, right? Am I wrong on that? 10 minutes? Lane hand CD. I want to say 10 minutes. Checking. Let me know when ready. Wipe your mustache? Wait. Wait, hold on. I didn't even feel it. I just felt like a I felt like somebody I felt like a drip on my shirt. I was like, where's this coming from? I was like, check my beard. I see a breeze ass. Wipe your mustache. Are we good, chat? Hold on. Are we good? Oh, the stream is a little small, so I can't even see myself anyway. Oh god, how do you put up camera again? I had this phone for a good bit now. Yeah. Yeah, still ugly. No, I can fix that, but yeah. That's not brag item, my man. You have some left over on your mustache? Dude, I was having a sip of coffee. That's the problem. It's getting to the point where it's like, it's just impossible. You know what I mean? Alrighty, we got a group. We still good, it seems. Still Gucci. I do gotta start like really paying attention to like this mustache here, because the front hairs, they're trying to like curl forwards almost like a walrus. I really wanted to just like do that swish. Everything else just works fine. Everything else has been able to like curl exactly as I like it. But like the front, I might just have to find a way to like figure it out, I guess. Let's do Black Cold. You know what? Depending on how many games we can get done tonight, I would like to double back into Nagrand a couple of times. I feel like it's such a good like middle ground arena where no class has like an advantage. You know what I mean? So if we could just do those that way, that'd be wonderful. But yeah. Again, please my bad. Oh good. We'll do, instead of Blackroot, we'll do a chicken little Blade's Edge. You guys love Blade's Edge, right? I'm trying to give this Warlocks a chance here. I'm trying to give these Warlocks a playground they need. There we go. And we'll go back to backward hold, and we'll see if we can double back to the other one. I do want to go through all the arenas if possible. These are fun, man. I'm glad we got some duels going on the EU. I'm having a good time. I hope you guys are too. Who's up? Over. Oh, Anthrax on a not a paladin, but on a shaman this time. Okay. I like it. I love it. Have you tried Anthrax? I don't know if you play any LE, but if you've ever seen Big join these duels as an elemental with a big LE one shot, I don't know if you want to try it or not. I don't know if you get gear for it, but it's like haste, versatility is what you need. I don't even know if that's what enhancement shaman plays. I'll probably go mastery for all I know, but it's wacky and it still works, and I haven't touched it once. It's still super, super strong. I'm surprised we're not seeing more elemental shamans in PvP in general. So true, because they're actually getting more popular in PvE, at least in keys at the very least. Adam Power over on the team 1, ready to go on the Frosty Mage. Oh, where's the chest piece? Where's the tabard? Something's missing here. Or maybe just a fashion statement? We got Anthrax switching over from Paladin onto the Shaman, so playing that enhancement. Got ourselves the game gonna be first up versus him. The Shamans though, this is not the best matchup. Diverge versus Rogue? At least it's not a subtlety Rogue, right? We got Fassel over in team 1 together with Mikkel as a Warlock squad. We got Frostboss over here as well. And on the other team, we'll see where they are, who we got. Because the game, I think, is about to open her. About to go for it, or not. Is that a root totem? I can never tell if these are root totems or just slow totems or tremor totems. I really wish there was like an extra effect around totems. So like at least I could see like what kind of a totem that is. Right? Like if that totem had like little roots around it, like kind of like undulate. That'd be kind of neat. You know? What's up, Lightsboy? How you doing, my man? Hope you're having a good one. We got us a Saya over in the team 2, ready to go. Oh! I'm liking the set. Gentleman and Scholar, Pew Cry, we got Ayas, we got Demonas, and we're going to be having an opener out of the Rogue versus Anthrax. Does go for the Trinket. That's going to be counteract totem onto the Rogue. If he goes in for damage, he is going to get counteracted back by the totem, zapping him away. The more damage you do, the harder the totem hits you, in fact. Unless you go for full Cloak of Shadows. Trying to be very careful, loading up full of dots, big death mark onto the Shaman, but actually Mages end up getting zapped out by the totem. Big blast onto the Rogue, goes for a Cloak of Shadows. Full blades are up into Anthrax. Got himself a wall steal for a little bit longer. Got himself the best to give himself plenty of Maelstrom, and that should hopefully give him just enough healing. Trying to see if he can stabilize. Got himself a healing totem. A lot of the damage. Trying to see if he can save it off. This is where the Rogue goes in, but big zaps to follow. Just getting absolutely chased down by the Shaman. If anything, Shamans don't generally do versus Rogue because there's just a lot of bursts in the opener, and there's not much you can do about it. But the amount of damage you have as enhancement is just out of this world. The amount of output with zaps, alley blasts, the sunders, and the wind fury procs. They got some haymakers behind them right now. Like some big, well, not even a haymaker. Like the power of the haymaker minus like the predictability aspect of just like surprise damage instead. So it's just the reverse haymaker. Not even a haymaker in general then. Anthrax versus Demonas is trying to see if he can get some buffs from the team. From the squad. I think he's trying to see if he can get some Magefoot maybe. Or Warlock Hellstone. Or... or he's trying to see if he can maybe switch over to the other team. Or switch over somebody. I think he was trying to see if he can get maybe a Warlock also to equalize his duel, because Demon Hunter versus a Shaman is just a whole nother story. Knocked back onto the Demonas as they go on for the big blade dance. Ivan does still connect. Wall not available for Anthrax. Got himself the trusty Earth Elemental, trying to go for a little bit of reverse damage with the Reflector. Demonas does end up swiping the totem, and it's just going to be able to cleave down the Shaman. Not much you can really do without a wall or without guarding. I think I was trying to see if it could go to be like, hey, can I get some mage food, at least something, anything so I can use my mana for combat, please? As Fassel is going to be next versus Donis. Donis giving him a chance to go for a full setup of ports and everything, at least trying to make it as even and as fair for the Warlock as possible. Could have just sniped out that port immediately, as it's going to be a stun, lockdown, full set of bets. It's going to be a port for Fassel. Got himself a fantastic position up the ramp. It's going to be using the ports in order to just play kiting race and chasing race with Demonas. Needs to either turn around and slam down these pets, try to see if he can cleave the pets down, but unless you can literally slay these pets and devour their souls, I don't think there's much you could do. I think at that point you either gotta run away and line aside them, and maybe pull them behind the pillar and nuke down one of these pets, maybe take a soul or two out of them. That's about all you can really do. Aya's gonna be up next. Pets immediately chasing after the guy. Fassel trying to see if he can hold that corner with an Axos around. from behind him, from the ramp. I think that pet might have still got an access, but I think he's still sitting on a steel trap or something. As it's going to be an opportunity for IS to seclude Fassel by himself, no pets around him, got himself a board as he's going to be able to kite him out, and just all he can do right now is kite these pets for as long as possible. They're ramped up, they're beefy, they're ready to go. There's a lot of these pets. In fact, there's a lot of just undead raptors, just a zombified raptor horde. As it's going to be Ayaz trying to see if he can get himself the line of sight, got himself the angle. Fassel sending out even more pets, holding his ground with a wall, stun, trick inside of immediately. Ayaz doesn't sit there stun long either. Full tyrant is available for Ayaz, not a great situation to be in. At least the pets are able to draw aggro, at least from the tyrant and everything else, trying to see if he can still keep kiting out the demons, avoiding the tyrant while blasting out Fassel, trying to go for big drain. That's going to be freezing one of the pets, and it's going to be the pets actually not even focusing. It's going to be pets, Warlock pets focusing on 100 pets. For Ayaz, this gives you a chance. But do you die? Are you okay? Do you live? No, Fassel doesn't want to let you live at all. That was actually so close. You did such a good job. The fact that you used pets, I don't even know how you got the pets to aggro the tyrant or any of those other things, but aggroing the pets of the Warlock was huge. Pew is going to be walking over the Death and Decay. As a survival hunter this time, switching it up a little bit as Frostboss trying to see if he can lock it down in a block of ice. Deathmark is on him, or Death Shock him as well. Pew does get CC for a second. Big grips out for Frostboss. Got himself the grippy hand, gripping in every direction. Pew trying to see if he can bail out of there. Got himself big defensive, separating away from his pet so the chill streak will not be able to ramp up nearly as heavily. Trying to see if maybe you can juke out Frostboss, but his pet is getting disengaged completely, having to go up and down the ramp, unable to really get the uptime. Frostboss, which is unfortunate. Got himself full turtle, manning bandages, looking for as much recovery as possible. At least can remove the diseases of the Death Knight as he's trying to see if he can get himself another Remorseless Winter onto Pew. Will not be able to stack it up while Turtle shows up, but while you get in up close and melee, now you'll be able to quick disarm onto Frost for just a second. Does give Pew an opportunity here, but another stun out of Frostboss. Got himself plenty of defenses. Big Death Shock him. Might be a death pack right now. Does go for the death pack, but still super low on health. Next kill shot could be the end of you. Into a freezing trap. Does it up, landed up perfectly, and one more shot is all he needs. Take him out. Scatter into a kill shot. Wanted to make sure it's airtight. There's no way for the Death Knight to break out of the CC whatsoever. Wanted to make sure there's a guarantee that he takes him out. Adam up next is a Frost Mage, trying to see if he could drop down the Blizzard and the Snow Frozen Orb? No, just the Blizzard. Oh no, it was Frozen Orb. Okay, so Frozen, I thought it was Frozen Orb, but it just doesn't show up on like on your buffs on the top left. So it's it's difficult to track some of these abilities. For some reason, like Rogue Evasion doesn't show up as like whether it's used or not. Same thing for the Paladin Wings either. It's so difficult sometimes. Ring of Frost on the bed, but doesn't quite catch the Hunter. That is unfortunate. Let's go for another poly. Does catch him. Big glacial spike. Big explosion. There's nothing he can do. Pew is just like, you know what? At this point, he realized, oh, yeah, there's nothing I can do. Medic by his last second. Maybe I can start doing some kind of recovery, but he knew it was over. Adam Power literally showed us some of the Frost Mage power. The combos you can do. Not even a Ray of Frost with that one either. It's just the freeze into an orb or Frozen Bomb into a big spike into I think a Lance, a Flurry or two, but it's plenty of damage. 35% dampening for Saya. This is not good. Not a lot of healing available. Adam Power got himself 2 immunities. Saya also got 2 immunities. Lay on Hands is going to be probably the thing that really does help Saya here, as well as regenerating talent or racial, but I don't really know. Adam trying to see if he could walk away from the image, but Saya knows that he's going to be there. Hits him with a wreck immediately as soon as he finds him, jumping off the bridge and trying to see if he can chase after Adam, but Adam trying to create as much space as humanly possible. Line of sight for Saya right now is actually huge because every single one of his hammers does so much damage for Adam. He needs that recovery, walking over Consecration, got himself images with the Shadow Melt for just a second, trying to get himself a little bit of food. Whatever recovery he got could actually be huge. Knockback into Saya, sending him flying off the platform, but the ramp does let him catch up very quickly. Quick breath with Nova Polymer for after, taking away his hand of freedom. So he's not going to let the Paladin move around at all. Stun, got himself a blink, might be an icebox situation. That is going to be a big freeze. Does end up juking about with a shifting power just to recuperate cooldowns. He's got himself still blocks at the ready. Got himself shields. That's going to help him hold off for a bit. Ray of Frost, Saya with the Shield of Vengeance. That's a pretty big defensive use for the blast. Does end up helping out quite a bit actually, as he got a Wake of Ashes around the corner. Adam super low. He just got to make sure he doesn't get bursted down out of nowhere. Trying to see if he can get himself a better setup all the time. Knockback doesn't quite go as far. Got Saya super low. Lay on Hands. Oh, he got Lay on Hands out of Saya. If you have any more damage to follow here, this could be huge because he's got no immunity. If you could somehow just coalesce all the frost, all the ice around the guy in one go, This could be the big one banger that Adam Power needs. Frostbomb, let him prime. Full burst available. Poly right after. If you got anything available, Nova. That's going to be full Comet Storm. Everything available. Spike. Try to see if you can maybe make it work. You won't have Ray of Frost for a little bit, but if that Spike goes off all the way through, you might be okay. Saya is still in danger. Adam Power got himself just a little bit of survivability. Frostbound to follow. Saya might be in a bad spot. Does go for the bubble. Adam Power. I don't think he has a second Ice Block though. He does. Last second Ice Block. Hold on a second. Saya still got one more immunity. One more. Adam Power, I don't know if you use Warlock, Hellstone, or anything for this one. All the time is available. Maybe it'll give you a little survivability. A Glacial Spike to break through the shield. Ray of Frost to follow up right afterwards. Big damage on Saya, but the all the time lets the mage reverse his death entirely. With another Frostbound to follow. Saya might be down for the count. Although he steals the Hand of Freedom. Trying to make sure there's no way for him to get out. Oh, he does get it. Oh, the rematch between the two. Oh, that is so good to watch. I love this back and forth between the Frost Mage and Paladin. That's a fun one. My goodness, Adam wanted to make sure that he let Saya know that this mage got a bite to him. Love seeing that, dude. So good. Let's get another one going, boys, yeah? Uno más, uno más, uno más. I love that. That is so good. I think I have a bit of a rivalry going on. Are we doing fine? Let's see him, brother. Spot him, okay? Hey. If we do, I can let you know. For now, we are all good though. But every new round is opportunity. We actually do have a spot. We need one more. Where's he at? To my friend. Okay, we got a spot, boys. If you guys want to join, we'll have it listed. Hey, my boy Outlawed. We got a spot for you, my friend. Hold on a second. Let me do it like this. Get you in here, my man. Koopa, where are ya? Koopa, I know you've been waiting. Romaro also would be down to join in. But he did say he kind of want to watch rather than play. So let's get my man Koopa in here. Are you in, my guy? We got a spot. Mika! I don't know if you have Koopa added in Real ID or on Discord or something. He did say he wanted to join in. We got a spot. Where are you? We got Sasha joining in. We can get Sasha in. Okay, we got Sasha in. Okay. Is that you and Ald or something? Or is it just someone else? Alright, we'll just fill. We'll just go with this for now. That'll be fine. Fazal, make a lead. Yeah. And we're out. Good. Beautiful. Alrighty. We got another one going. Oh, man. Alright, let's go for... What's a good map? Let's do Tiger's Peak. I feel like we never get Tiger's Peak done on EU. That's usually the one we save for later. I want to give Tiger's Peak another go. Getting the Blade's Edge out of the way, man. My favorite map aesthetically. Not the most one that's balanced for like classes because it's better for casters. As we saw with Saya as well as the Frosty Mage Adam. But it went pretty well. Let's see if Tigers works out well too. I like Tigers. Should we pass lead to? Who should I pass lead to? I'll pass lead to Fassel. It should work. Do you need to queue another one? Oh no, we got it. We're good. Took a second. What's up, Lightsmore? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. Another one, boys. Onomasa, onomasa. And if you guys want to switch over to alts and stuff, you're more than welcome to, by the way. If you want to switch it up a little, you're more than welcome to. Because I want to get as many games as I can tonight. If you guys want to keep it fresh, do your thing. We are starting to ramp up with games in EU. I am glad, man, because NA really took it like a bandit, dude. Stole all that time last week from EU. Like absolute criminals, man. They need to add more arena types. An arena with a black ground and a fell around it would be needed. I do agree with you, Brago. They need more battlegrounds and they need more arenas. And I would also love spectator control. Like to be able to control map arena rules from the spectator camera. Like turn off stealth if stealth is being super annoying with subtlety rogues, for example. Or like, oh, maybe there's like everybody's playing super defensive behind the pillar, and it's like maybe like walls are starting to close in, so you have to fight each other. It's coming down to the wire. You can't really hide behind the pillar. You have to fight each other. You know, things like that. Let's get creative. Maybe some random spikes here and there. Switch. Yeah, control dampening. You know, have better control over the having it be passive. got himself Holy Saya over for the team 2. First up versus Fassel, got himself immediate trinket, as it's going to be Saya trying to see if he can ramp up on him. The faster he can ramp up versus Fassel and then use his immunities together with massive burst damage, the better. He's having to go for wings, having to see if he can go offensive early, as it's going to be Saya just trying to avoid the damage, but still can't really catch up to Fassel easily. Dropping down hand cooldowns is going to get him interrupted. The pets are surrounding Saya. He's out in the open with no cover. The man might be in a lot of trouble. Furious to follow, you just got to make sure the Tyrant can slam the damage into him, but also so do all of your other pets, trying to see if he can rotate some defenses out of the bubble. Wait a little, give it a shield of vengeance, blind all the pets, hit him with a second blind with a searing glare, just to make it a little harder for the pets' attacks to connect, and Saya is able to at least stave off a lot of this warlock damage. Fassel needs to get this pets out, keep himself in the safe spot, and Saya having to go for lay on hand super early here just to make sure he can stabilize, doesn't drop Fassel on that Dreadstalker summon, and the man's at no help whatsoever. I think for Fassel it's over, unless the Fear with a port, keep the pets on Saya. You got no health whatsoever. There isn't much you can do. Gotta slow it to Saya. Hold on, hand of freedom. Trying to see if you can break past the slows. Fassel at no health does get hammered to the back of the dome. Nothing the man could have done in that situation, but for Saya, this man is kind of out in the open with Sasha up next. Got himself full set of undeads joining in. IBF and Saya got nothing besides a Spell Warden, but that physical damage from the pets as well as the silence is still gonna go right through ya. Not much you can do in this situation. Trying to see if you can bail. Looking for a juke. Sasha with all the pets summoned up. They're swinging around the corner. Saya's just gonna take that passive damage from the Maguses. Aren't you supposed to have double Maguses? I don't know if Sasha got the tier set or not, but I think you're supposed to have double Maguses there, but maybe I'm wrong on that. Sasha just looking for that angle, does get a short stun onto Saya with that main goal. Looks like a majority of the pets did fall apart for Saya. That's less damage from to deal with. Stun onto Sasha, breaks out of it immediately. Grippy hand at the ready. I don't know if they got any more defenses available. Might be a death pack. I don't even know if they have it available, but Saya, I think, might just be able to fight through. Sasha with a quick stun onto Saya, does go in for the big slammer at the end. Saya just trying to see if he can play as defensive as possible. I guess the big Warlock, let's rotate some defensives, blind all the pets, and control the encounter. I guess the Unholy Death Knight, he see the pets, let's avoid him as best as possible, and then try to see if you can double back and circle back. With Miko though, I don't know what you can do here. He does have Spell Warden, so you can at least make himself immune to magic damage. He did use Lay on Hands earlier, so I don't really know if Lay on Hands cooldown is actually 6 minutes. It might actually be way lower than that. I like this mount, man. I should have maybe gotten it. I'm still trying to see if you can save some gold to buy the one that you can get from the one vendor, the black market auction house vendor for later. But yeah, probably after like Farak Prague is over and I don't really need gold for consumables or anything like that. You know what I mean? Maybe. Got himself full Daz and Saya. Kind of melting, not doing all super good health-wise. Miko with a mortar call around the corner, does go for the Fear. Saya, one big immunity. It's all going to be down to how you end up using immunity. Miko got mobility. He's got plenty of defenses to break through. That's going to be a wall for Miko. He's actually tanking himself pretty hard right now. Oblivion, this is going to be big immunity for Saya. Does Miko have the mobility? Breaks out away for just a moment. I think he has himself the port. Trying to see if he can hold out the port for a little bit later. Trying to maybe see if he can get a Fear onto Saya. Redot him completely. Does shrink it with a quick interrupt. Miko does have a wall. Hold on. Do you have a wall already or do you use wall? I'm not even sure. It looks like you have a wall in cooldowns. But I can't tell. Drain or Saya? Nothing he could do. Mans did as good as a play if it could. But there's just so much dot damage, so much rod pressure. For Miko, that's extra pets too. Wait, for Miko, this could be huge drain sprees here. Because he can dot all the pets, get a lot of procs, build up a big drain buff from Agonies. And maybe even soul rod the pets and drain them for huge healing. Oh, he didn't use wall last time. I guess that must have been something else then. But he got a full soul rod onto Ayaz, full set of dots, blasted everything, drain on the hunter, not focusing the pets, but using the pets to fuel his damage. Big drain soul yet again. And Ayaz having to go for defensive with a fortification of the bear just gives him more health, but doesn't really stop the damage that he's taking. Just has more health to leverage and still rotted, still dotted. I think it's just over as Miko barely surviving the full zoo of pets in every direction. Needs himself a little bit of healing, but I don't think the game wants to give him any, dude. Just you're either the player or you're the game. And I guess Miko is just the that is so unfortunate. That is a dance that the rogue did use, so I wonder if he's gonna hold that dance until Deathmark later, or if he's just gonna send Deathmark at Atom Power right now and just kind of go with it. Does get himself a step, no interrupt though. Actually, I was gonna say maybe he was interrupt on Mikkel. Does go for the kick here. Knockback by the mage though. I love that. You can lock him out of Frost. It's still gonna fire an arcane. There's plenty that can do there. Trying to see if he can create smoke bomb just to give himself some cover away from Adam. But he's just gonna blasted by flurries and lances. Having to go for a cloak of shadows. Looking for a reset. Does get himself a restealth. Adam, I was gonna say maybe random Kono Cole just to get him out in the open. You almost expected it. More flurries, lances. Rogue might be in a bad spot. There isn't much you can do. Maybe blind and run away. He's trying to see if he can load him up full of dots. I don't know if you got a kick. Oh, spike. Oh, it's just over. That is so rough to deal with. That is a rough one. Without being able to catch a clean reset for the rogue, it's difficult to get a Garrote and Adam to really establish full CC chain. And Adam is just getting to chill with the death mark, while Demonas giving these homies as much of an honor duel as possible. I love seeing it. Honestly, Demonas is my favorite character. My favorite protagonist of this 5v5 Duels series in the EU. Just for the honor duels, man. Whether they win, whether they lose, they are my favorite just for this alone. Also, if you, one question real quick. I just want to check out the mount. I never got to take a look at the mount in detail. It's a fox, so very similar to like the ones in the Legion. But I'm looking at like the armors and the decorations. They actually look good. Really, really good. I like it. I guess I could take a look at it in my free time, but I might as well do it while I get the cameras and the angles, you know what I mean? Gotta be a breath immediately as Demonas got himself an opener onto Adam, but the breath does let you get that pure setup. With a poly, Adam trying to go for full burst. Demonas get a lockdown, big damage. That's just spikes with Ray of Frost. Might be an immunity right here. Going for the metamorphosis just to give himself a little bit of immune, as well as activating that leech. Big charge. I think he just has him. Oh, the global on a blade. There's much you can do there at all. That is a rough one. Adam does blast him out. The Frosty Mage, dude. Frosty Mages are incredibly good. Actually, I think they're about as powerful as, what is this charge? Pew just runs in there with a big, I think, spearhead, just rushes Adam with a death chakram following. That's going to be Frost Bomb, maybe potentially Adam trying to see if he can get a better setup. Ring of Frost onto Pew. With a polymorph of all, I think he's just trying to make sure he got the most on CC. Big Glacial together with a Frost Bomb. Can't remove it. Or does he? No, Frost Bomb still goes off. The animation is gone, but he does still take damage from it. Harpoon onto Adam while he's got himself Big Glacial trying to get interrupted. He's going to be okay for the most part. As long as he doesn't get kicked, he might be all right. He may need to be looking at Ice Bucket early here, though. Nova into that pet. I don't know how much recovery you have. Invis for just a second. Does go for the block. CMPU just kind of disengaging towards Adam. Decided, you know what? I need a reset. I need a reheal. Adam is not in a great spot right now health-wise, but he can maybe stabilize and maybe get something claw back a victory here. As Spear trying to find himself a better position. I don't know if he's running Coordinated Assault and Spearhead, but he may have one more ability he can use in order to close that gap. Breath as a freeze comes down into Adam. Not much he can do. That's going to be CC counter for each other, and that's going to be grenades getting thrown in. There's not much that Adam could really do to deal with this. Does get himself Ring of Frost. Does end up freezing the pet. I was going to say, why is it not freezing that thing at all? He does get himself at least a little bit of refuge behind the pillar, but not much. Going in for flurries, got himself ult of time to help himself stabilize a little bit. Needs to get himself the full setup onto Pew if at all possible. Maybe a breath if he's got it. That's going to be big spearhead. There's not much you can do for that thing. That Spear Fury of the Eagle just blasting you out. Does get a Nova. That is a defensive out for Pew though. Adam recovered a little bit of health. Stun. Has a blink for this one. Breath. Maybe this is setup. No trick available for the Hunter. That's going to be a full polymorph with the Frost Bomb. Another poly. Oh, he does break out of it. The problem is going to go up, but there's not much you can really do. That is a rough one. I don't even know what broke his poly. That was... that was so close. He had to go for it, but there's just not much you can do. I don't even know what broke his poly. I don't even know. I don't think he broke it himself, did he? He polyed him. The pet started attacking. He polyed him again. The guy broke out. I don't think it was a trinket or anything. I feel like something broke it. Maybe it was a pet? Maybe like a water bolt? I don't even know. As Pew does get himself at least a reset, Anthrax giving him pure opportunity to go for a full reheal. Make this duel as even as humanly possible. As we hit on that 9-minute mark, 50% dampening at the 10-minute mark. You're not healing. 50% of all healing you do is just worthless, essentially. As he does throw in the grenades, for Anthrax, he's a healing class. Pew is not so much. This is where Anthrax is just gonna have to go super aggressive. Got him some full ascendance, as it's gonna be Spear. The Spear is fighting the elements itself. Lightning bolts from a distance. Anthrax trying to catch up, a little bit of healing. Walls available. He needs a little bit more Maelstrom. Getting those wind strikes from a distance onto Pew. Does get himself an advantage. That Pet is still chewing at you though. That health is not looking good. Trying to see if he can bail out of there using the Warlock for it. I don't even know if that'll be enough though. Earth Elemental got himself a little bit of healing that you told him maybe it would be helpful. Maelstrom with Ghost Wolves is going to be out for you, and the Ghost Wolves are going to keep you from being able to heal. One kill shot away, he might just go down on that Pew. Both of them so low. Pew does end up taking it. Oh my goodness. That was so close. Pew actually doesn't bring it back. Takes the victory from Adam, and then takes down Anthrax at the very end. A lot of you guys got 2 kills there. Well done. I love it. Pet broke it. Oh, was it Pet? Yeah. Man, it's just, that's rough, because it was like as good of a setup as you could. Glacial, I was expecting Pew was going to be done with, but then something broke early. Unfortunate, man. Ready? All right, let's go another one. Yo, so Nemi's ready. Now, is Brizaz ready, or do you guys need more homies? Because we got Rimaru, we do have Koopa, who never even got to join in. Because Sasha ended up taking the spot. You ready? Let's get another one going. Привет, друг, зовут Вадим. Приятно снова тебя видеть. Здорово, здорово, надеюсь, нравится стрим. It's like watching a kid run from a parent around the kitchen table. Not wrong. Not wrong. Let me see if I can get the... What arena do we do? Let's do Dalaran Sewers. We're going through this very quickly. We might just actually have to do a grand, which is a good thing. I like that. How can I join? So we got groups listed over in the raids legacy section. They're going to be listed in LFG under raids legacy if there's spots available. Anybody and everybody can join. Today's for me, at least for my time zone, today's a Friday duel. Fridays are usually NA EU duels, so if you're in the EU region, you're more than welcome to join us. Tomorrow we'll be doing these duels over in the NA region, so like NA and Australia. All you guys are more than welcome to join in. So Ranger, if you want to join in, when we have spots, I'll announce it. I'll tell you guys where you can go to find us, and you can sign up. We take you and we join, we play. We do the slash roll to get the order of who's playing first, who's playing last, and we game. Have some fun with it. You're more than welcome to them. You do realize you're talking to yourself? I know, I'm talking into a microphone, all to myself. I know. Welcome to streaming. Or psychosis, I don't know which one. Alrighty, switch. Got ourselves Adam back in on the Frosty Mage. Got the Chamber this time with the rope. Last time I don't even know where that thing went. Fassel in this team, ready to go with Mikkel in the back. We got us Sasha, and looks like, no, I was gonna figure out who's gonna be first, but looks like it is gonna be Fassel versus the game, switching it up a little bit. Last 3 games he went Assassination. This time he's Subtlety. I was kind of happy not to get some sub-rogues in these duels, just because of Subtlety double vanish shenanigans. But I'm interested to see how he does. I wonder if the difference is going to be drastic or not. Against the Demonology Warlock too, even Subtlety I feel like technically can do well, but the pet damage of a Demo, if you can lock down a Subtlety rogue and keep him out in the open after double vanishes, there isn't much it can do. Big Tyrant immediately the game, getting locked down from one stun to the next, has himself Cloak of Shadow, staying super aggressive, forward immediately for Fassel. He knows the rogue is going to be on the chase, walking onto the next side of the gate. I think he's ready to take it. Kindershot, kind of DR'd for the game, maybe looking at advantage. He's staying super aggressive, just trying to see if he can end the duel before it even truly ramps up and begins. Also immediately for Fassel, the game taking a huge hits, does get himself cheat death, vanishes are available, using one vanish, not a lot of health, got himself Zippy Cup. No dots for Fassel though. He does have a tier set that technically puts the damage over time effect, or like effect that ticks out over time, but it's not really a dot. Does get a full stun, might be going for another vanish here. You may need a second one real quickly. More to call, unless he just kills you. Hold on a second. No cheat death. That is rough. Yeah, technically Subtlety rogues can just spam vanishes and get their offensive abilities back super fast and get super aggressive with it. Hold on, I just saw Saya. I saw his hat. Man's cooking, dude. He's baking this Warlock right now. Give it a second. Hold on, let him cook, dude. Let him cook for a second. Got him some full wings. Stun. Lot breaking out of it with a trinket immediately. Fassel trying to land a fear. Will not be able to use his Warlock forward for the rogue. So he's got a limited mobility. Still trying to go for a proper fear and a bit of a drain onto Holy. He needs to keep him at bay. Max range, slowed down to wazoo. That's all he can really do right now. Try to go for another fear. Gotta get a slow on the guy. Send all your pets in and just keep moving there fighting the pets, and you just put yourself somewhere comfortable. Got the Tyrant. He's gonna get immunity out of Saya. Unless Fassel got himself ports, he got himself a big heal, able to stabilize quite a bit. Holy Saya kind of lowish, not really focusing on self-heal. Wake of Ashes stuns on the pets, but now he's surrounded by all of them. Stun, no immunity. Shield of Venus barely keeping him alive. Fassel try to see if he can go for a fear. Stun. Saya still out in the open, get blasted out by these pets. Not much available in terms of immunity. Both behind the pillar. That's not where you want to be at all. That's the only thing he can do though. Fassel can't. There's not much more damage that Fassel can throw at him. So Saya is just kind of stuck back there with the obelisk empowering all these pets. At least he's able to stabilize a little. Wait until the immunity is available again. Fassel needs to have something. Wake of Ashes just to stun the pets, but Fassel already has a second Felguard ready to go. Big stun, blessing of protection, got himself immunity from all the physical attacks, but the magic attack should still be huge. Mortal Coil is perfect for that stun. Shrinking from Fassel, trying to see if he can catch up a little bit of damage. Saya, nothing left available. Fear to follow. He's just completely just locked out by himself over there. That's gonna be maybe Wings. That is gonna be his last haymaker. Maybe he can make some work off of this. This is where Fassel just needs to have Saya surrounded by pets. Interrupted. Saya still unable to escape this easily. Wake of Ashes stunning these pets. Tyrant is in play. Maybe Saya has something to work with. Or right now, Fassel takes a big hammer. Second hammer, last second, just a pixel away. Got us to the perfect line there. That's gonna be Anthrax not letting Saya out of his sight. Better take him down while he's a little behind. Don't give him any more mutants. That was incredible, dude. That pathing, yeah, I know, right? That's crazy. I honestly, like, I feel, it almost feels like to some degree that if they get behind the pillar and you still have a hammer hit you, it's almost like, wait, I dodged it. Come on, man. You know what I mean? But man, that was so good. It was so close between the two. He got the Tyrant. Like, Fassel did everything right there, you know? I think Saya might have maybe had a wall just to give him like a little bit of that survivability. Wings and going aggressive was definitely the play. And Pew is going to be up next as survival versus Anthrax. Just send not too many cooldowns onto Saya. Did have to commit a full ascendance just to make sure the Paladin is in the dirt. Just did not want to fight him at all. Trinket not available for Anthrax. So versus a Hunter, that might be a little rough. You do have wall. You do have your full set of I think it doggos too. Leaping in, trying to see if he can get himself an opener. Wall immediately kind of pre-walled the damage so he could get super aggressive. Pew, I think just trying to see if he could disengage out of this entirely. Deathshock him charging in afterwards with a coordinated assault. At least got himself a bit of damage, but also taking huge hits by Anthrax. Normal wall available off that stun. Does knock the Hunter away with big zaps to follow. Does have grenades. That's quite a lot of range damage for the Hunter with a wall. Anthrax barely surviving it now. He just needs whatever healing he can, but the kill shots in the back, not much you can do about those. Once you get your coordinated assault going, and you got them grenades that are empowered, and your kill shots that are empowered, and you can just spam them, or use them a lot more regular than you would, because kill shot is usually just an execute ability. It's just a lot of damage to deal with. Mikkel is going to be up next on that big old beat. I like the way that thing looks. Like, the wings and everything they've done for this mount, it looks great. I'm a huge fan. Giving Pew as much of an opportunity to catch himself an entire reset as the guy is chilling. We got us as all the hunters in the world just kind of sitting back here. I like how just hunters left. Demon hunters and normal hunters. As Mikkel trying to exchange some dots with Pew. As the man got himself a couple of dots too. That's going to be Mikkel going for a full set of dots. Actually putting full dots on the main pet. And it's going to soul swap those dots back onto Pew. Goes in for a stun. Wall up for Mikkel with a Malefic Rapture. Just trying to see if he can maximize damage. Huge drain. That's going to be a turtle for Pew. Cannot heal these. He's trying to see if he can bandage. But that's curses and match damage he can no longer remove. That's going to keep attacking him. Does get the drain soul. Oh my god. That is the longest drain soul ever. That is the longest, lengthiest drain soul. I don't even know how you got that. And beat it meta out Demonis. Does not want to play around this at all. Just leaping in. IB onto Mikkel. Trying to go for a fear. Does land. That's going to be tricked out of Demonis. Full dots are up. Mikkel does have himself a bit of a survivability here with the human racial. Got himself mobility, I'm pretty sure. With a port. That's going to be a big hunt. Full dots on Demonis though. Might be pretty bad. Missing that kick. Hold on. That's an opportunity for the Warlock just to spam damage into Demonis. No interrupt available either for a bit. Darkness down. Maybe he'll keep it alive. Fear for just a quick second, but still rotted. Hold on a second. Leaping out of the darkness, and the dots claim you with the darkness, zapping you from a distance. I don't think wants to give Mikkel an opportunity to catch up whatsoever. Stun immediately. That is a full set of pets that is chasing Mikkel. If you could get all those pets dotted, you actually could be in a good spot. Got a full soul rot onto Aya's, but the Chimeric Poison is not going to feel a good drain. That's all you really got. Interrupt, it's just over. Aya's is dotted a little bit there, just a hair, a few dots. But for Adam, it may not be that much of an advantage. That's good. What is this full set? What is this mug? He's got himself every color of the rainbow, I think, is his mug choice here. Got himself a big defensive as Ayaz expects huge burst out of Adam with a full freeze. It's gonna be Adam just blasting out. Ayaz not giving him much of an opportunity right now. And Adam got himself plenty of defense as well as offenses with a beautiful looking shift in power. That being fully arcane rather than like blue and naturey. As Ayaz got himself Feign Death, able to at least separate himself away or break somehow the Ray of Frost, which is quite a difficult unless you maximum range it or like stealth it. Feign Death is a fantastic tool for it, so he does survive quite a bit of that burst. But Adam got himself Icebox. He may be looking at one right now. That is going to be a lot of pets attacking him all the time. Maybe that'll give you a little bit of survivability. Might be a block right here as Ayaz is able to pressure him. Knowing when to send your pets in a full entire zoo is huge for a hunter. But now the 2-minute cooldown is down for a bit, so Ayaz is going to be a little bit behind on the amount of damage he could really put up, but it does give him an opportunity to play defensive, go into camo, get himself a reset. Unless Adam goes to pick up the eye, he's not going to find him all that. God, that's a good looking mount. Let me look at that thing again. Let me see that thing one more time. Come on, man, show it off real quick. He's eating food. Let him eat food, and then we'll show off the mount if he gets a chance. It looks so good. The Panther, oh, it is so good. Ayaz does catch up a lot of health though. Adam did not go for. I mean, that is a mount. Not as close to the other one he had, but I still like it. You know what? This one I feel like fits you better. Your whole like transmog collection and everything you're wearing is super wacky. I think that elephant fits it pretty well, honestly. Ayaz does have his pets separated from him. That's all pets are frozen. Able to summon fresh new ones here and there. The big dot shock him, but can't really maximize the kill commands. The pets are just super far away. The big hippo doesn't even know what the hell is going. It's just spinning in circles there for a second. Adam is going to be striking a little bit of damage from these pets now that he's got them all cooped up and ready, all surrounding the mage, taking huge hits out of those things. Ray of Frost beaming down Ayaz. Does go for the scatter to break it for just a second. Adam with plenty of flurries, more lances to follow. Blink it in, get super aggressive with it. Got himself even more flurries, trying to go for a big glacial if at all possible. Interrupted all the time is at the ready, so he's got himself at least a kind of defenses here. Maybe you look at cancel altar, or maybe it wasn't altar. Might have been other procs too. Might have been just random flurry procs. Actually, that might have been what it is. Iceblock does let him reset though. Ayaz does not want to give him a chance to win this big shift in power. Death shock him onto Adam. Got him some defenses though, so you might be okay. That's gonna be Trinket into his scatter. Super low on health. Does reset. There's gonna be more lances sent to Ayaz, who doesn't have a lot of healing. Adam also kind of limited on heals as well. Maybe you can go for invis. To reduce some damage taken. Does shut him up for just a second to break away from pets. Blizzard around the corner. If you put whatever pressure you can onto Ayaz not to let him escape, you might be okay. Trying to freeze those pets as best as possible. You need to find a way to swing over there. Maybe your breath would do it. Trying to see if you can close the gap. Breath doesn't connect. He does disengage it. That's going to be stunned. Blinking out of it. Flurries to follow. Lances all you got. Maybe this will be enough though. It's going to be a chimeric poison. Oh, the chimeric silence at the end at Ayaz. All he can do right now is just watch as Sasha is just gonna rip him apart. Does go for a turtle, trying to see if you can find this tooth and nail, but at 55% dampening 10 minutes into the match, I don't think there's a chance for you to be able to find a way out of this one. Does feint for a second. Camo, but the pets are dotted. Oh no. There's no way, right? There's just no way. Pets do draw attention away from the hunter onto the for the mages. Hold on a second. No, it's over. Yeah. He just needs like the range to go for a couple of those glowing shadows from a distance, and there isn't much they can do about it. Ayaz does bring it back for his team for at least a little bit there. That was incredible. I enjoyed watching that. That was really, really good. Let's see if we can get ourselves another one going. Let's see. Не могу разобрать какой race is Adam Power. Night Elf. On Nelf. On Nelf. Night Elf. Night Elf. I'm trying to say it in Russian, but there's no way to say it in Russian. I don't even know what Russian Night Elf is. Like more asking what race is the mage. Night Elf. Как по-русски Night Elf? How do you say Night Elf in Russian? Thank you. Как по-русски сказать Night Elf? Или как его... Да, ну как по-русски? 25... Wait, what? You going for 25? Yo, how many do I have in my main? Probably like 30 at most. Ночной elf. Oh, literally translation. The word night, or of the night, and then elf. Okay. Хорошо, я не знал. Я не думал, это будет это, как его, директ так. Неплохо. Думал, это будет свое, как свое. Not terrible, да? All right, we got another one going. No spots we need to switch out. We got Dalaran Silver's done. Lordaeron. We haven't done Lordaeron on you in a bit. I had no idea. That's pretty cool. That path, yeah, the pathing was pretty nuts, honestly. Put a message join. Yeah, we have a pinned message if you guys want to join in. I'll do it for an A region then. Okay, cool. Ranger, tomorrow. Come back tomorrow for the stream. We'll be doing one on A. When I see you, we'll try to get you in one of the groups, okay? We'll probably have Chicago join in, some Seavark, hopefully some my man Night King in there, Rosie, all the regulars. I miss my man Boris too. You know what I mean? Dalaran, your dog. Yo, if I was a dog, dude, I am a dog. Let's be honest, man. Let's be honest. I'm just a dog chasing cars. Or what is that Joker quote? I'm just a dog chasing cars. I am one. We're right there. Hell yeah, my guy. Oh, with a friend? Yo, bring all the homies in. Mage so sexy. Dude, mages are so good right now. If you're not playing a mage, even for PvP, they're so good. They're mobile. There's like skill involved too. And like the setups you can do are huge. I don't like Glacial for PvP. And I don't like it's gonna be tier set for the next season and this season, but it still is an awesome playstyle. I love it. Alright, let's get us another one going. Switch. Sasha gonna be first up. I love the mount. You got yourself going. Full army of the undead summoned in with Demonatus. I have a hard time with your name. Demonatus. I have a hard time with the name. Full strangulate, surrounded by the army. AMS up for Sasha with an IBF, tanking this up really early. Silenced, but Demon is not deterred at all. Goes in for a full hunt, trying to get himself as much healing as possible, cleaving down the entire army of undead. Look at them just getting blasted out. There is just so much damage, and so much damage to Sasha too. It just hits everything evenly, and Sasha goes down. The barrage of a demon just walks in and just let it channel, let it just out of their system. Is so good. As long as you got resources, you can do plenty with it. Anthrax gonna be up next. Immediate Ascendance. Demonis with a full imprison. Trinket out of Anthrax zone. Trying to see if he can bail away. Does avoid the Sigil of Fear. That's gonna be Demonis. I don't know if you got meta or anything. Does go in for the stun, but does get taken down. That is a lot of damage out of my hands from Shaman's up. The zaps, elemental damage, and Ascendance still does quite a bit. Pew gonna be up next. Survival Hunter trying to see if he can get angles onto Anthrax, stolen grenades, sending in the pet, doing as much as he can, dropping down another trap onto Anthrax, but trying to see also if he can kill his totem. I think he's playing into the counteract totem, right? The one that counteracts the damage, that counters the damage back to the target. Walls up for Anthrax, not doing great on health, but he's actually kind of sort of okay. The wall helping him stabilize a lot of it. Big spear out for Pew right now, doing quite a bit of damage. Now he's primed. All his damage is going to be big crits, big damage. Kill shot could be huge. Does burrow for just a second. Manic Bandage. I think he's going to be ready with that kill shot, huh? Exactly, he's ready. You actually did do a lot of damage with a burrow, though. If the guy was only lower in health, that would have been huge, but Pew almost went down. If only he had maybe a burrow and then like a primordial lightning bolt too, that would have been great. But that kill shot, yeah, not much you can do. Even if that thing does not crit, it still does a ton of damage. But it does incredibly good when it does crit though, especially after you use your Fury of the Eagle Spear, because that just with your tiers that gives you like 15% more crit, or 8. I don't even know. I know in PvP a lot of the tier sets are like cut in half in value, but some effects are not. They did go back and like, you know what, that's a little too much in PvP. Some effects are not good back in value. Miko does get hit with a stun. Pew trying to see if he can blast him out. Spear immediately Mortal Coil as Miko is given an opportunity to at least dot up Pew. There isn't a way for Hunters to remove dots anymore with a feint death, so all he can do is rotate defenses while staying aggressive with Miko. Miko is going to drop down Dark Glare, extending the dots on the Pew. There isn't much he can do. Does miss the kick, and it's just going to be free drain for Miko. Got himself a big shield with the drain. Does end up consuming the man soul very, very quickly. Ayaz rushing him. Also has to play in the same way. Has to play aggressive. Whatever damage you can get into Miko, the better. Use that mobility, use the kiting, use the line of sight to give yourself as much value as you can. Miko got himself a wall. They should be able to get full dots into Ayaz if he's given an opportunity. Full dots are in. Drain life is available. You do have the pets dotted too, so that agony that you put on pets is going to ramp up the damage of your drain life as well. Big burst into Ayaz. Got himself a defensive Mortal Coil for a second. Trinket available. Saving it for later though, but it's going to be a huge scatter going behind the pillar, but he's still dotted. Oh, drain life. Oh, does go for feint death for just a second, but Miko having all those pets nearby can just drop dots on him. That just ends up building him more resources, more damage, more procs, more everything, as the game is going to be up next. Trying to get full dots out of Miko with a stable affliction, fear to follow. Miko just trying to keep the pressure onto the game. Stuns him right after. Big drain of life to follow. as Mikkel is able to at least get himself a bit of recovery. Cloak of Shadows, really early for the rogue. So for Mikkel, if he has some more mobility, he might be okay. Deathmark, most likely going to come out for the game next. Smoke Bomb for just a second. Cheap Shot, full dots. Mikkel, not going to feel great at all though. Unless he can drain and somehow survive. No, there's no way. There's no shot. Wait, Adam swapping over to Arcade now? Hold on a second. Oh, where's your chest piece? What is happening? You got pants and you got a hat and you got a staff and you got boots and everything. So you did bog everything but the chest. With missiles to follow, blind by the rogue does still have touch of the Magi unless you can get himself a reset. It is going to do a bit of damage, not too much though. Unless you get an interrupt right now. Game might be in a big bad spot right now, trying to get some dots in. Cheat Death does get the proc. Missiles to follow for Adam. Even more missiles, got him some mobility while blasting the guy out as best as he can. Shifting power just to recover some cooldowns. Didn't have to use too much versus the rogue. I don't think he even went in for like the big burst at all. So Holy Saya is going to eat the brunt of it. If Adam can get Holy Saya away from the pillar, catch him through the full setup, full arcane surge, that could be a huge bit of damage with missiles to follow, just barraging the cascade of missiles with Ring of Fire so you can't even stay behind the pillar all that easily. You will have to leave it, and that's going to be extra damage for you to deal with. Is that touch of the Magi by Adam? Might be looking at Iceblock right now here. Holy got quite a bit of damage as Adam tried to see if he could blink around the guy. Got himself shields, which is helping him stave off a little bit of damage from Saya. Trying to go for a poly. No way to heal from a poly. Is going to go for the Iceblock of Saya. The does have a touch of the Magi ramped up on him. Did not have used immunities here just yet, but he's still in a bit of a weird spot right now. Got himself regenerating. So that's a bubble? Or was that not a bubble? That's just a shield of energy. So he's still getting immunities. Hold on. He's actually in a great spot. For some reason, I thought he bubbled that. So he's got regenerating. He got bubble. He used regenerating. So he's still a bubble, best up spell warding, and lay on hand. So he's fine. For Adam, this may be a bit of a tougher match then. Especially if Sai is able to rotate his cooldowns like he has been. You will have to put in a lot of pressure just to get his immunities. Missing that kick could be huge for Adam. Blasting. There goes the bubble. For Adam, I don't know if he's got any mobility or anything or repositional ways to get around. Does get to get around though. Picking up a little bit of health as well. Shifting power helping him get some cooldowns back a little bit faster. Saya out in the open with wings. Got himself plenty of that range damage. Polly though. I don't know if Adam got any more damage thereafter. Is trying to see if he can max range versus Saya. Ring of Fire is helping him out quite a bit. Shield of it is giving Saya just a little bit of survivability to keep pressure onto Adam. But the range damage though, I don't know if Adam's got anything left here. Trying to see if he can live this. Shield of it is proccing, but he's super far away from him. More missiles to follow. Sai does not have immunity. Hold on a second. Got himself big hammers though. That's gonna be lay on hands. He doesn't have an immunity. Adam just trying to see if he can get himself an escape. Trying to see if he can go for a little bit of survivability. Got him some back blinks, if anything. Oh, stun. Maybe a blink available. Trinket. Nah. Not much you can do there. That is a rough one. That is so rough. For some reason, I thought that Saya did end up going for him. Bubble and regenerating. And if that was the case, then it's like, well, he only got 2 immunities. No, having the bubble, he's able to pressure the mage. He's able to hold onto it until the perfect moment. And is able to, I think he used it while he was on high health too. But against Fassel, there's not much you can do. Hold on a second. Hold on. There was such a back and forth duel with him and Adam. Bert versus Fassel is like, oh, I don't know. It ended so fast. That is so rough. Miko with 2. Let's go. All right, let's get us another one going, boys. Yeah, as long as we've got bodies, let's get another game going. In Fire with Trust, nobody played Fire in Duels though. So if you do play Fire, I go Fire Trust. Good luck. I don't ever see anybody play Fire in Duels. Seavark, last time we tried, he was like, nah, dude, not the play. Definitely not the play. Ready? All right. Let's not hold you guys off at all. Let's go Nagrand again, because I think we've gone through all the arenas. All the maps. With fellow GH, you're not prepared. Hell yeah, dude. Fellow DH, you are prepared. Hell yeah, dude. Speaking of my DHs and being prepared, Brago, have you done your flights? Do you do the dragon races? I still gotta do mine. I was hoping to get them done tonight. I got a bit of a project I'll be working on, and a second project I'll be working on tomorrow. Very excited about that one. But yeah, I'll be working on some stuff. And I also want to get my flights and everything out of the way. Flights are fun. I did all my calendar ones and Eastern Kingdoms ones when those were out. Very excited to do these as well. Some of them are actually kind of clutch, like just the Shatrath one. It's like a lot of like really close calls. There's one in particular trying to Spear Pain. Which one? Is it the Shatrath or is it the... Because I haven't... Shatrath was the only one that's like, ooh, kind of rough, but not terrible. I like dragon races though. Like that's my favorite activity. I still haven't done Dragon Racing and Dragon House though. Thorns? Okay, I'll be looking at that one. Lots of thorns. Okay. I'm looking forward to it. So Twitch. Chat rate makes you fly through the smallest doors. Yeah, it does. So definitely get yourself not the big proto Drake, get yourself one of the smaller ones. Miracle is going to be first up versus the game over on the team 2 and team 1. We got Pew Cry, Holy Side, Demonis, as well as Ayaz versus Fassel in the back. We got Sasha on that Holy DK. I like the little kneeling they're doing right now. Anthrax, we got ourselves Power, and we got ourselves Miko just hanging out on the... That is so jank. That is so jank. The game is back on that assassination, man. I like it. I think assassination fits him much better than subtlety. Just the brutality of assassination with big death marks. Oh, Mortal Trinket, Cloak, very aggressive for Miko. Opportunity to maybe pour it out of the way. That's full burst out of the rogue. Garrote again cannot port for a moment. Does get full dots on him for Miko. He's at least able to get dots on the rogue now. The Cloak is done. Trying to go for that U-wave. Big port. That's going to be a kick. Missing it though. Miko is still melting. Hold on a second. Warlock helps him to save it off for a little bit. Garrote as the shortest silence in the world into a fear. Full dots are up into the game. Soul Rod to follow. Wall up for Miko. Got him some Dark Lair. This way he needs to get as much healing as possible with those gouges and just giving him a distracted. Hold on a second. Train live. Last second to just win this and does, and then draining the rogue down. That was so close. Look at him happy, dude. He's just ecstatic about that one. Oh my goodness. Danis not want to give Miko a chance to escape at all. That doesn't want to give him any way to recover. That is a full dots and a slow into Danis. If Miko Mortal doesn't end up getting dodging it, that's so huge for Danis right now. Able to put a pressure into Miko without any issue of CC. Does even go on for a stun. Fear. Miko doesn't even get a dodge it. Hold on. Oh, the hunt. It doesn't even do anything. Trying to go for a bit of a heal. Soul Rod. You got to get a heal. Miko. Oh, that's so rough. Wait. I was going to say, maybe if Adam Power lets Miko dots just tick down into Demonis, maybe there's a chance for the dots to slay the Demon Hunter. But no, Adam trying to see if he can dodge out of the... What is this smogs he got going? What are these things? Hold on a second. What is that? What are these smogs dropping down to Blizzard and Demonis? I think you're just dead to the Blizzards, yeah. Blizzards, Lances, Flurries, yeah. Just a little bit of damage is all they needed. Saya is going to be up next. Bit of a rematch between these two. Last time, Adam was Arcane. Holy Saya was red, and this time Adam is a Frosty Spec, man, the one that he started his matches off on. Got him some full burst of the Saya, Shield of Vengeance to follow. Adam trying to see if he could run circles around the guy, going behind the pillar. Got him some movement while casting with shifting power, able to keep himself afloat here a little bit. Polly maybe onto Saya, still in the hand of freedom for just a second. Frost Bomb, full burst is ready. Saya is probably gonna have to go for full burst, yeah. Glacial Spike, yeah, bubble, has to go for it. There's no shot he lives at. Adam Power is able to at least get a lot of the CDs out of the guy, trying to see if he can catch himself an invis. I don't think he has himself an instant invis. He got himself a slower one, but still able to use it to escape away from Saya and get himself a proper opener. Maybe even sit down and get himself some food if he was fast enough. Saya mounted up. He's trying to see if he can disrupt it. He's eating. He's recovering. He's doing quite a bit though. Saya even have to stop there for a second just to catch a heal. And is trying to see if he can predict the blink out of Adam as he's hanging outside of the corner of the pillar. Full burst is available for Adam. Full burst and Saya does get himself frozen. That's going to be a lot of damage. I don't know if he's got Ray of Frost. Maybe he wants to go for the Ray on top of it. Potentially. Oh, if we got a Ray there, I think that might have done it. I think that might have at least forced a big immunity out of the guy. Did you just switch over your Mog? Hold on. I swear you had a helm, but now you got like a cricket hat. Or do you have two different hats? One for the mages, one for everybody else. What is this? Full burst available. Adam potentially could have himself a go. Immunities are up for Saya, so you could use the Spell Warden. Might just have to do it. Trying to see if he can maybe stave off this damage with Shield of Vengeance. It is able to absorb quite a bunch of that damage. Glacial Spike available. What is this interrupt? What is that rebuke from a mile away? You just rebuked him from another zip code. What is happening? He got a spike. It is quite a lot of damage. Saya not using immunities yet. Might just have to with a Frost Bomb. That is a lot of damage for him to deal with. Hold on a second. Might be looking at it. Lay on Hands. Hold on a second. Lay on Hands does nothing for you in that one. 80% dampener. But also the burst just erase all that healing you just gotten. You got a decent heal, but it just removed it entirely. Adam, I feel like he's just feeling it right now. He knows that Saya is on his last ropes, at least for a couple of seconds, while Forbearance is still on him. Polly does get interrupted. Hold on, if you got Frosty damage, you might be in a good spot. Ring of Frost, nothing you can do. Frost Bomb, I think you have him. I think there's nothing he can do, right? He's just dancing. He knows he won. Wait, wall, last second. Hold on a moment. Saya trying to see if he can live this. Is this enough right now, though? Oh, does send the spike in the end. I think he had seconds from being able to get Spell Warded back up. Oh man, the pets are surrounding Adam though. He does have double ice block. He has a first block and a second block in case he needs to with cold snap. So he's doing okay for now, just getting slowed and silenced by the hunter, trying to see if he can chase, just trying to think to get as aggressive as possible, cover the distance, and then go for ice block as all the pets are coming out. And is that full burst? No, I think it's just Bestial Wrath. I was gonna say maybe that's the full Call of the Wild. So IS still has himself the big burst. There goes Call of the Wild. Summon up even more pets. Big Death Shock him onto Adam. Does get him interrupted on Frost. This is where Adam could be in a rough spot right now, unless he's got himself survivability. Trying to see if he can freeze all these pets, which is gonna be huge. Breath onto IS, looking for a poly, still spawning in more raptors. Got himself a Frost Bomb. Maybe he can make some work off of this one. Rare Frost on the pet though? I don't think he meant to use Rare Frost on the pet. But IS does take a huge hit. Adam may be looking at another Ice Bug this early. There goes the block. He had to do it. 27% dampening. It's not that high, but these pets are just wreaking havoc, especially since you can just summon more and more and more of them over time. As is not a lot of health available for this man. He got Turtle, he got Feign Death, as well as Exil. Might be looking at an early Exil here, honestly. Now it's going to be Chimeric onto Adam, trying to see if he can put some pressure. Got himself the Alter Time. There's going to be a Trinket out of the Chimeric. Feign Death for just a second. Is maybe looking at a Turtle here soon. Death Shock is on him. Oh, the kill commands at the very end. Do him in. He even got to summon a bunch of pets in there for free. That is just so much damage just built up out of nowhere. He got super lucky with those pet summons. Silence of the IS. Sasha with an early IBF. Maybe expecting a stun out of IS. Or maybe saw the freeze and confused it with the intimidation. Or maybe just trying to play super defensive. I'm not really sure, but he's just trying to keep the pressure onto the Hunter with the fortification of the bear, but not a lot of defenses available. Might be looking at a good opportunity to use a turtle shell. He needs to find a way to get away from Sasha. Sasha got plenty of range damage though, as well as grips, so he's able to go for all these death calls from a distance. IS in the bad spot. Oh, I was gonna say maybe a turtle shell, but no. For Sasha, that was a great setup though. Plenty of damage, built up resources, couple of death calls, did him in. Those Clover Shadows from a distance as well as death goals will truck somebody down if you're not careful. I love that change about that Holy DK too. Like the fact that every one of the abilities has impact to it, no matter what it is great. Stun onto Sasha with Fear of the Eagle. Not much they can do. Just a kill shot away. Got himself AMS, but kill shot just breaks right through it, and Pew is able to take him out with a Mungus Bite or two. Fassil's up next. I don't really know how you win this though. I think it's a Warlock versus a Hunter. Maybe Survival gets himself a good go versus Vassal, but I think those pets are just going to be so super rough. I don't want to see if you could maybe find a way out of this one though. I think he needs to find a way to close the gap with Vassal, find a way to maybe CC the main pet, but I don't think you really can. Axtos for Vassal though, trying to be proactive about it. If he can send more pets to Pew, he'll be in a great spot. Trying to see if he can charge him, but the Axtos stops him halfway through, trying to go for a Harpoon, but it's going to be Mordecai. You're just surrounded by the pets. How much to go for Turtle? Look at the damages the pets have done already. Trying to go for Manic Advantage. You're actually safe. Oh, protected from the pets for a little bit. Got yourself a little bit of recovery. You got to get some damage to the Vassal at some point. Traps the pets in. Charging on towards Vassal. Going for the kill shots. Kill shots and grenades could be huge right now for you. Vassal with the big defensive. Yeah, I think you still got to find a way to puncture through this. Got him some plenty of damage. Stun, locking him down with the Fury of the Eagle. That's doing quite a bit of damage. But Vassal is able to recover quite a lot of health. Going in for range damage. You got some mobility. Closing the gap. Axel barely stops you. Quick interrupt. Wait a second. Pew might actually bring it back for a team. Wait a moment. He does land the kill. Are you kidding me? The guy actually does get himself the victory versus the Warlock. I thought there was no shot he was going to be able to do it, man. Demonology Warlock versus Survival. I think the Warlock wins, just needs to let the pets do work, but Pio is able to weave in and out using that mobility, back away, charge right in at the right moment, take the kill, and do as much damage as possible. Well done, well done. As Anthrax is going to be chilling behind the pillar, letting Pio get as much recovery as possible to let it be a proper, honorable duel. Anthrax walking into this one with everything. Trinket, Ascendance, Ghosts, literally the world. While Pew is probably going in without nearly as many of those offensive abilities. I don't know what his cooldown is on Coordinated Assault, his Spear, or Fury of the Eagle, or Spearhead, which is some of these main cooldowns that he uses for damage. But I'm pretty sure they were low. The Turtle Shell is down. I don't know about Survival of the Fittest or Fortification of the Bear either. I would have loved to be able to track those cooldowns, but with this UI, unless Blizzard adds it in, I can't really see it. Big Ascendance. Anthrax sees that he's taking huge hits. Trying to go for counter. Hold on a second. The Haunter Burst. What is this? Wait a second. Oh, no shot. Anthrax won that. Hold on. Just to make sure we know this. Anthrax, where are you? He won that one. They both got so low. The burst out of the two was incredible. Oh, the burst is juggernauts were like, you know what? It's super high dampening. Let's just like settle it in the middle of the arena. Pop all cooldowns, throw everything at each other, see which one makes it out alive. And the shaman barely, but he does take it. My goodness. That was incredible. What's up, Adam? Move hunters win 5? I feel you, dude. Yeah, for mages, hunters your biggest counter. We saw that with Seaver too for a couple of last week as well. We did a couple of duels on EU NA back to back. Yeah, Seavark was also like, yeah, man, hunters, dude. Everything else, mage can run circles around. Hunters, that's like the one class that's like a hard counter. Thoughts on mage is good? I think so, yeah. Adam is a fantastic mage. So trying to DK, get 100 on my team so I can actually play. We might have to. Let's see, Brizaz and Nemi, do you guys have full teams? Are you guys have Nemo bodies by chance? Because maybe one of the hunters left for all we know, right? Maybe then we could do that. But we'll see what the hell's happening. He's just running away from the Orgrimmar thief. Perpetrator? Wait, he's just running. Hold on a second. Does he need help? I can't help. Hold on, maybe I can attack him? He must actually maybe needed help. Rogue is switching. Okay, we'll give you guys a second. When Rogue is making a switch. More Diablo stuff. I like that Diablo has a new season coming up, but now all I see every time I look at Wowhead, right? I'm like looking for, is it the War Within update? Is it more PTR for 10.6, 10.7, right? Anything at all. Diablo. Need someone to join? Rogue is switching right now. Briza, Outlawed Koopa, by the way, how you doing? Hope you're having good on my guy. He's switching over. I think they're good. Nemi, let me know if you need more homies or if you're good to go. Let me know if you need more bodies or if you guys are good to go. If they're gaming, I'll let them game. Brizaz ready? Awesome. Got a few more. Nemi, you got a couple of bodies? Go a few more. Yeah, I'm about to keep going. You ready? Okay. Let's do... What arena do we do? Because I think we went through all the arenas so far. Unless we want to do like something wacky. Is this a bunch of Alliance out here? It is a bunch of Alliance out here. Why are they attacking a... Oh, it's a Blood Death Knight. Okay, I guess he'll be fine. At least for like 10 hours. As long as he can press Death Strike, he'll be fine for like... Or not. Kebab Pizza's dead. Yeah, Kebab Pizza just got ganked. Holy cow. Favorite mountain game? I feel like the answer, the funny answer would be your mom. But if I were to be real... You can take that one. You know what? You can take that one. Spell Tome. Sorin Spell Tome. This is a Mage Tower one. Still my favorite. Hands down. Give us a hunter. Move the DK. 2 hunters. Make it unplayable. I say let's go one more and then we'll switch over afterwards, right? Just because I already have it plugged in here. I might as well get one more game. Usually we streams end about 7. So if we're doing more after this, I'll be down to switch around, but I just want to get like Uno Mas in here just because the group's already set, and I just don't want to start moving people around, and then if somebody's got to go, then we got to look for more. We have finally got some games on EU, so I just gonna want to send it, right? Just like, wait, hold on, they're all together. Let's not mess with the glue. Let's send it. It's all stay together for now until it falls apart. Oh no, yo, that's such an unfortunate joke. I was just making a meme. I'm sorry, Rip Mom. Yep, I do apologize if that is true. I don't know if that's true, but if it is, deeply apologize. I was just trying to make a funny. I was just memeing around. Man. Wait, if it's real, then I actually do feel bad. I actually really feel bad. You valid? Thank you for validating me. Appreciate it, chat. Yeah. God, what arena do we do? Another Blackroot Hold, maybe? Let's do another Blackroot Hold. I don't have any good ideas. After the next one, we can mix up a bit of groups. Yeah, I'm down. I'm down. If you guys are down to keep playing, I'm down to keep playing. Spelltome, such a chef's kiss. It's so good. Apparently, based on Kren's like add-on, the tracks like how many people have this unique thing or whatever. Rogue is swapping on a warrior. I like it. Big mercy. I hope you give him no mercy. Yeah, you feel better. Yeah, you feel better. Bad send me 1 million gold. Is that how you get gold out of people? Hold on a second. Is this some scheme? Hold on a second. Has this been ruse all along? That's a hell of a ruse if that's the case. 420. We actually got 420 over in the EU. My goodness, we're actually gaming tonight, boys. I can't believe it. Loving these though. This is so fun. Switch. I used the wrong keybind for that entirely. Aya's over on team 2. First up and ready to go. Swapping. Oh, fighting versus Mikkel. I was gonna say swapping, but meant to say fighting. Mikkel, a perfect opportunity to get yourself fully dotted up for all the pets. He's actually loading up one of the pets. Ayaz knows exactly what's happening. He's going to take the pets, soul swap the dots off of them onto the hunter. He's pulling the pets back completely. He's just going to let him fight the pets, let him rod the pets. But if he ever gets the angle, that soul swap is going to be huge. Does get the soul swap with the dark layer. All the pets, all the dots are ramped up. Ayaz may have to do stuff. Trying some even more pets. He's trying to see if he can maybe add them, but the dots are just melting him. Got himself a little bit of healing, exhilaration. Does he have himself any more defensive? Does he have himself fortification of the bear? Gives him more health to work with. Drain life by Mikkel is going to melt him though little by little. Turtle shell as well as swallow the fittest is the only things he has in order to stay alive. Drain does catch him. Nothing he can do, but the pets still ramp up. Oh, Mikkel does end up claiming his soul though at the very end of the day. That is so rough. But Pew Pew gonna be up next. And Atom Power having to go into a hunter. At least it's only one Atom, right? At least you're not having to go into 2 hunters at a time. As it's gonna be Pew charging in. It's gonna be a root immediately. Got himself. What's your pet at? I was gonna say for a moment, like, where's the pet go? Ring of Frost. Frostbomb does freeze him, maybe big damage. Is going to go for a big setup. Ray of Frost does get stunned up immediately. Fury of the Eagle is active, but the mage got himself fully ramped up and should have himself maybe plenty of damage as long as there's not an interrupter available for Pew. Adam should probably be able to get himself full glacial, trying to see if he can recuperate some cooldowns back little by little. And Pew just getting surrounded with the frozen orb, Ring of Frost, as well as the blizzards, as Adam actually getting chunked out by those kill shots. Every single global of those hurts. Is looking for the ice block. Man, the amount of burst damage the hunters could do, survival specifically with the skill shots and grenades, is a ton. Adam recuperating, so is Pew. Both of them in a little bit of a standstill, sitting down for a little bit of food. And for Pew, I think maybe it's a camo situation, right? Maybe? Possibly dropping down traps, trying to make sure he get himself the most control in the arena here, at least when it comes to the arena floor. This is going to be another breath. Adam looking for a poly. Pew no longer has a trinket, so he's going to get frozen out here. This pet is definitely going to get frozen. Another poly. Glacial Spike, potentially big hit right here. Does get clean with a spike with the pen. Does go for a turtle though. Adam got himself the beam at the very least, trying to see if he could rot down Pew with all the range damage as well as the blizzards, the AoEs, all the time for the Fury of the Eagle. If Adam can somehow get a juke on a kick out of Pew, he might be okay. That Death Shock him just ripping right through him. That is so much damage. Might be second block as Pew had himself a kill shot already ready to go mid-air, but does it blink it away against the ice block. My goodness. The amount of damage the hunters do to mages is out of this world. I've never seen a class so evenly matched to a mage before like this. But like hunters somehow just have the ability to break past the armor of a mage, and they're just wearing cloth. They're just the perfect needle that gets in between the threads, man. I don't even know why or how, just the raw burstiness of it all, I guess. As Pew got himself the camo, full recovery, Hunter's Mark on Adam. Adam knows there's no trinket available for Pew, so if he gets himself a full setup, he could have himself an entire go. If only he had Snowdrift on top of it. Does go for the Death Shock him, but the images end up actually like distracting the Death Shock him. Is gonna knock him. Freeze to follow. Full burst available. If Adam got himself full setup, this could be huge. Got himself a position. That's gonna be an explosion. Does do quite a bit of damage. Trinket out for Adam with a rare frost. Walking into a freezing trap though. That is so unfortunate. Those lances are doing work. The flurries and lances are absolutely doing a number. Pew does get himself a charge. Blink available for Adam. Drop it down. Common Storm onto Pew with yet another Nova. And Pew, not an amazing spot. Does get interrupted onto Adam. Trying to go for a big glacial. Can't actually go for glacial. Trying to land a poly. If you got yourself a big glacial frost bomb, no trinket available. Hold on. Adam doesn't have a lot of health available right now. Pew might just be able to take it. Wait a second. Both of them are super close. Manic Bandage for Pew. Adam trying to go for chicken power. Trying to see if he can maybe get himself a little bit of a reset. Ring of Frost onto that pet. Maybe he can get Pew frozen out. At least the pet is no longer able to stun him or anything. That's a lot of lances, lots of flurry damage. And Adam needs a bit of health. Does get himself a little bit all the time. Glacial Spike. That's about all he's got. No, the pet does kill him though. Are you kidding me? The pet did just enough damage to take him down before the glacial went flying. That glacial might have been the game maker too. The playmaker. My god, that is so... Why is it the hunters are able to fight a mage so handily, it's pointless. It is ridiculous. I've never seen, I mean, I know some classes have a pretty hard counter, right? But I've never seen this hard of a counter out of all the classes in the game. It's got to be the burst. I got to talk to see what I want to know, like, what makes a hunter like the best class to verse a mage. I need to know, like, what is the secret sauce? Because it just feels like they just got bursty physical damage, but like, so do other classes, right? Right, Ulysses? Yeah, man, it's rough. It is rough. Sasha running circles here, waiting for the hunter. He knows there's a hunter's mark on him. For Pio, I think he's waiting to recuperate some of those cooldowns. Versus Sasha, it's going to be a lot of sustained damage. Physical damage does go through pretty easily. Versus Sasha, AMS with an IBF, he just tanks it up immediately, knowing the Pio is going to go for the most amount of damage. Does hit him with a disarm. Trinkets out of it just to get his weapon back up as soon as possible. Look at your ramp up the damage versus Pio. If you can grip back into the army of the undeads, you'll be golden. But still, so much damage out of the hunter just keeps piling, driving him with his grenades and kill shots back to back. Not much you can do. Surrounded by demons, does go in for turtle as the axe toss is literally in midair, so he's able to avoid it. Fast and looking to get a stun, and Pew just trying to see if he can bail out of there. I don't think he's going to be able to get rid of this pets that easily, but if you can separate him away from Fassel, you might be okay. Scatter shot, but a mortar call is going to run you out. The Tyrant finally fades, but those pets are still there. They're still going to have plenty of uptime. They're not empowered, but it still did quite a bit though. Death Shark him rolling right through Fassel. Got himself Death Pact in order to give himself, or Dark Pact, just to give himself a little bit of shielding, but Pew left with nothing at all. The one more blast out of Fassel, and the man goes. As a spell more alter, he can heal if I reset in stealth. I'm Clothy, it does damage even though I'm LOS. I think you're probably right, is that. Yeah. Is the pure physical damage, the burst damage that goes right through cloth. And you did a spell, you're probably right on the spell part. That would make sense. Survival, I think, is probably the harder one to fight. Or maybe like all of them really are, because they're all kind of bursty. Fassel trying to see if he can fight the Holy Sire. One more hammer, that's all he needed. I don't even know how that hammer landed. I honestly felt like you threw the hammer while the guy was behind the pillar. But apparently not. Wait a second. Wait, Team 1 just got absolutely ripped apart. The Warlocks, the Mage, the DK? I mean, I guess the Hunter was doing work, huh? Or somebody was doing work. Saya, though, down on Trinket, down on Wings. An opportunity for Anthrax to maybe make some kind of a play. Needs to get immunities out of Saya as early as possible. Trying to see if he can keep himself afloat here. Going for concentration. I think concentration just to give him some movement speed, right? Maybe, or at least remove the slows. Sunder does not connect, but still the wind strikes do. The consecration is slowing down the Anthrax approach here. This is where Saya, I think, is going to try to see if he can line aside him as best as possible. It's just bailing out of there. Shield of Minutes, wings are available. Anthrax might be in a rough spot. He's looking for that wall. Doesn't really have a lot of healing. We are at 37% dampening, so the healing you have is going to be limited. Big burst out of Holy Sire, though, does have himself the bubble, unless Anthrax got himself any more survivability, or like Burrow. I don't know if he can do much here. Trying to see if he can maybe take a port just to get away from Sire for just a second. Get himself at least a little bit of Maelstrom, a little bit of healing. I don't know if he's got anything left though. Stun, unless he got grounding totem. I think it's over, right? Unless he somehow turns it around. Burrow, that's over, yeah. It is over. Unless he runs away. Hold on. Wait. Oh, yeah. Sai doesn't even look. He literally threw a hammer, turned away. Because he knew what was going to happen. He didn't want to see it, dude. He knew what he had to do, but he didn't know if he had the strength to do it. My God, man. I remember the worst survival was probably the one of the only one I'm above 1% to win. Fair enough. Yeah, it's rough. All right, let's see if we can switch these hunters around a little. If we can do this, Fassel as well as Breezaz. Let me see. Fassel, Breezaz probably knows how to do groups, right? One need to change on an alt. Fine, that's good. That's fine. We also wanna mix groups a bit. Groups a bit. Swap hunters. One hunter to the other team. Let's do this. I'll help you out with this invite so I can help out. I'll get ya. And then perma pet doesn't help either. Oh, the perma pet? Yeah, that's for sure. Also stuns, scatter, chimeric. Chimeric will probably be pretty bad too, yeah. If you get like chimeric and locked down on something bad. But also the mobility, I imagine, is really, really good for them too. I guess the mage. Alright, make me lead. We'll switch you guys out. Yeah, we'll swap you. Rated. Okay, hold on. We'll delist. We'll enlist you guys in our raids legacy section. Pew and Big will go to the other team. Okay, so if Pew and Big are going to swap over to my team, what we will need is we'll need to take Why don't you send 2 over to the other team? Okay, so we are going to mix up the teams a bit. They are sending us 2. We gotta give them 2 of ours. So if you are interested in not versing a pally, then volunteers welcome. Yeah, if anybody want to volunteer, send me. Okay. We send Mikol and Adam to other team when we receive their homies. We'll do it like this. Can you list? Legacy. Unlock a move for Demon Hunter Pal 1 Hunter. Well, they're sending us 2, but they will send you guys over there. If Brizas is able to set up the team in LFG, then Mikol and Adam can quickly hop on over there on their own accord. For Brizas, my group, let you homies know that my group is listed right now in Raids Legacy under Molten Core. You should be able to find it easily. Like, go to Raids Legacy and type 5 in search, and you should be able to find us pretty quickly. But yeah, once we see you guys, we'll get you in. And then Anthrax is doing a quick log. Let's send over there. Awesome. Hopefully they have you guys over there too. Yeah, if you can list it really quickly, you guys should be able to find Brizaz's group. He'll probably be under Raids Legacy. I have mine under Molten Core. He might have us under like Sepulchre or something, whatever he defaults to. But cool. So Anthrax is relogging. Brizaz, we still gotta get your homies in. So there we go. We got Pio and Big. Awesome. Let me know when you receive Mikol and Adam. Hello, what's up, fam? I listed as Firelands. Okay, he listed them as Firelands raid, Mikol and Adam. So you'll find them over in the it still should work out, right? Firelands. Okay, so he listed his as Firelands really quickly. Adam and Mikol. So this is how you do it. I don't know if Bizaz has the ability to like name his groups, but he listed his as Firelands normal, and you should find Brizaz in there, right? Holy Saya. So look, there's 2 groups there. One of them should be, yeah, there we go. I think you guys found them. Awesome, awesome. Make sure to delist it before we queue. Be sure to delist for we queue, and we are ready. Also. Where's the other mage? Yeah, we're just switching over the warrior, but also we want to switch the hunters mostly. Okay, we swap. Gonna queue. We'll keep queuing for a little bit longer here. I'm glad that we got groups, man. Happy to have you guys here. Oh, class tuning, buffs. Hold on a second. We got buffs, boys. Blood Death Thing, Bone Shield grants armor 80%, more armor for the Blood DK. Frost, all damage increased by 4%. Unholy, all damage and pet abilities increased by 4. Druid, Rip buffed, Rake buffed, Primal Wrath buffed, Feral Frenzy damage. Feral got a buff all across the board. What is this? With Rest also getting what? Less mana cost and abilities? Yeah, Rest is getting buffed up too. Hunter Survival, 4% buff. Holy Shielded Righteous damage increased by 30 for Holy Pally Consecration. Yo, okay, this is good. They are behind on plus. Red buffed all across the board. Look at them red buffs, bro. Final Verdict, 10%. Blade of Justice, 20%. Season Flames, 28. Truce Wake, 28. Wake of Ashes, 20. Red buffs. Boys, these are like ability buffs. I wonder how much this results in. Priest Holy also got buffed up. Sanctified for 25? What is this? Heal by 25? They're Smite by 30? What is this? They're buffing him out of... Shadow Priest got buffed too. Cycling 30% damage? Okay. These are some real buffs right now. And Shadow Persons, they're buffing their single target and cleave. Shaman Resto also got buffed up. Their damage got buffed by 20? Single target at the very least. Heal increased by 5. Warrior got cleaved. Hold on a second. Yo, they even... Cloth Specialization now gain additional 35% armor in PvP. Plate Specialization now have the armor reduced by 30%. They're like normalizing plate and cloth classes in Arena. What is this? Gladiator's Trinket increases stamina by 15 was 5, 20% stamina for healers, and fewer root effects take 100% more damage for canceling. So roots and fears are more effective. Wow, dude, look at this. Vanguard even, oh, Prod got buffed up too. I'm happy with this. Unholy, festering damage is increased by, so nerfing Unholy a little bit, reducing their damage by a little, not too much, but that mess is going to be a little bit less. I'm surprised no Frost DK buffs for PvP. Moonkin increases armor by less, so baseline armor increases a little. Oh, less armor for Moonkin, I guess. Increases the amount of damage against the roots. Okay, so they reduce that because that's more baseline. Frenzy regen no longer is decreased by 20% for PvP for ferals. Mana regen reduced by 50, so making healers, rest of the dudes a little bit less heal heavy. Mages, rigid ice increase the amount of damage required to cancel Frost Nova by 20 was 80. Okay, that's because the roots got buffed in general. Emergence of 4-piece effectiveness no longer reducing PvP. Yo, Frost Mages are going to be getting them fatty spikes in. Look at that. Windwalker tier set is now reduced by 80% with 60. Okay, so that's a buff too. Priest, 2-piece for disc, no longer reducing PvP. Good. Rogue and Visitor damage reduced by 10. They even nerf rogues, dude. They even nerf rogues. With Shaman, armor reduced by 15 for Resto. I guess because of the normal armor normalizations or whatever. But that's going to hurt Resto quite a bit though. Warlock, Nightmare increases the amount of damage taken to cancel fear by 30. Okay. Fury, anger management reduces skill by 1 second per 15 was 20. That's a nice buff. Oh my goodness. This change log make into it for April 1st. Is it actually? Hold on. I don't think so, but who knows, right? That's some buffs right there. Big buffs. Okay. We gaming. Sorry for delay. Yawn? Yeah, sorry, my guy. I was caught up in all the buffs, man. Caught up on all the buffs and changes. Yo, I think I have so I was working on another project for tomorrow, but I think I have this now. Fatty boss, man, all across the board. Alrighty. Brizaz and Nemi, what did we send you guys in? Hook point again. There's a hook point. Hook point is fine. Frost mages won't use spikes anymore to throw out mountains of icebox. It's good. It's a good change though, because their tiers did not feel impactful. And it felt bad to use Glacial Spike, especially since it's reduced, but like you might as well. But now it's like you really do want to get the full spike. Like it's more rewarding. I think it's a nice little like middle ground, Brago. We're getting more stamina for PvP 2 set. Yeah, it's a good thing. I think it's going to give people more survivability. It's going to be less of burst. Like burstiness is going to be less of a thing. For paladins though, that means your healing is going to get worse now, isn't it? Because you have more stamina and you don't have percentage healing. Interesting. But I think it's good overall. It's going to give everybody more tankiness. That's a nice PvE buffs and PvP buffs, man. I'm very happy to see these. This is really good. Buffs are really good to see. These are great. Hell yeah. Alrighty, let's get ourselves another one going here. Hope I have that one saved. You 420, right? 421 maybe? Turn 2? Yeah, I might have not saved this one. But now it should be saved, hopefully. Alrighty, so Twitch. Got ourselves Demon us over on the team to ready to go with Big Mercy gonna be first up. Fury Warrior charging out. I like the samurai look he's got going on with the katanas and everything. Getting blasted. Actually sliced and dies by Demonis. Having to go for big defenses. Got him some big blades. Demonis with a blur as well as a massive fell barrage. No mercy. Does end up stunning it with a shockwave. So as long as Demonis does not have enough resources, it's gonna be harder to maintain it. Big roar. Big charges by Demonis looking for a big explosive. But the warrior just fights through it all, charges in, but Demonis slicing right through this guy. My goodness, the amount of damage both of them put up at the end to one another. It's just absolutely out of this world. Demonis got herself a bit of that immunity, trying to see if he can close the gap with Pew, maybe get a stun. That'd be huge. I-beam at least gives you a little bit of that leech healing, unless it's explosive. That does a lot of damage. Matter right around the corner. Kill shot, though. There isn't much you could do. Played as best as you could. I don't think you even had it. Maybe like darkness, but even then, I don't even know how that could have. It's an RNG whether it helps you or not, right? That would have been rough. Ayas versus Pew. Those 200s are not going to duel each other at all. Flare down does catch him directly. Pew having to respond immediately. Got himself Hunter's Mark with a Death Chakram, charging in, stun onto Ayas. I think also they might have also went for Death Chakram as well, right? Potentially trying to see if he can ramp up some damage, stun onto Pew, actually feeling the pain from all these pets. Does go for the trinket, big survival of the fittest, massive damage reduction, trying to get some damage back into Ayaz, trying to stay afloat as best as possible. Ayaz with the pets fully ramped up and ready. Manning Benich cannot really break the mending though, has to back up out of there, looking to keep the pets ramped up as best as possible, summoning up an entire zoo of pets, able to escape for just a second with a quick harpoon, needs that kill shot from a distance, but Ayaz able to go behind the pillar, letting those pets keep coalescing around Pew. Maybe he has a trap in order to stop him for just a second, scatter for just a moment. Ayaz not a lot of health available. Ayaz might just go down here, freezing trap on the main pet. Oh, kill shot right around the corner. There isn't much that could really do that. There is so much damage on a Pew. It's going for a bit of that Manning Benich. His Holy Sight is giving him the opportunity to catch a full reset. Probably even gonna let him go for camo and everything, right? Yeah, gonna let him go for the entire reset there. Well done, dude. I feel like Pew, I don't know how easy it's gonna be to fight Saya here. This might be one of the more tougher matchups, but maybe he has a chance. So far, this man has been surprising me completely. Stun on to Pew. Saya with full SATA wings, trying to see if he can respond with aggression. I guess respond aggression with aggression of his own. Does go for a quick disarm, but the Paladin does not need the weapons. He's got literally the might of Holy itself as his weapon. This is going to be Pew. Back it up out. Behind the pillar, quick mending. Benich does have a trap around the corner for Saya. Doesn't get it, almost avoiding it. Hand of Freedom. Fury of the Eagle. There's not much left for him. Yeah, try to do what he could. At the end of the day, I think you already had all your cooldown spent from the Beastmaster Hunter earlier. There's only so much you can really do in that situation. Anthrax is going to be up next, slowly waddling towards Saya, ready. And just giving him a chance to at least catch a bit of a breather. I just noticed you are not... Oh. Has there always been like this little strap around the Drakes when you ride them? I never noticed a strap. Has it always been there? For the saddle? Might have been. I just noticed you are Elemental, by the way. Elemental. I like it. Hold on. Are you playing the big cheesy build or... just a normal Elemental, because he's trying to see if he can maybe slow down. Saya does not get hit by the root, I don't think, unless it's just like a slow totem. I'm not even sure. Anthrax trying to see if he can back away from him for just a second. Got himself locked and lasso, at least able to slow down Saya while doing some damage, chasing the guy, while able to get some distance. Does drop down the Sky Fury, could potentially be a ton of damage. Trinket, maybe, does go for the trinket. Got himself opportunity here for damage. It's going to be a zappy totem, zap Saya back in. Sky Fury does not get taken down, at least until the last second. For Anthrax, he's got wall, he got guardian, he's got everything here to maybe stabilize. It's going to be Earthshocker to Saya. Big lava burst to follow, trying to go for an Ice Fury. Does he go for a kick? He does land a kick at the very tail end though, trying to see if he can slam through Anthrax. I think he might just have him Earthshocks, but unless he can find a way to peel away from the Paladin, it's just over. Facile immediately setting out an axe toss onto Saya as he summons up even more pets, trying to go for a full on Tyrant, I think. Yeah. But Saya is surrounded by the pets. That Tyrant is going to make those Felguards quite powerful. There's also Obelisk, unless you take it out. Those pets are going to do a lot of damage. Just let the pets get grouped up together. Wake of Ashes take him out, and the Facile can just give those pets on the side the entire time. Facile doesn't even need to fight this guy at all. Those pets are going to do work. I think Saya is maybe spending a little bit too much time behind the pillar, because the pets is majority, literally even the main pets, not even the Tyrant, but even the Felguard, the Demon Doggos, the double Wrathguard, in fact, all do the most amount of damage that a Warlock can put out. It's just so much. Saya does charge in into yet another stun trinket available. Wall up for Facile as he's trying to see if he can get himself some procs here and there. Facile is just getting blasted out by the full wings of a Paladin. Does end up surviving it quite a bit. That wall dampening a lot of that damage. But Saya, Shield of Vengeance popping. I don't know if he's got himself immunity. He does a bubble. He may need to be looking at a bubble here. Unless he goes for a Blessing of Protection. That is a lot of imps that are attacking him right now. That's a lot of consistent damage. He's going to keep taking over and over. Obelisk down. Does end up slaying it. With another Tyrant available, it's going to be all this bits empowered. Stun. Might be looking at a bubble here. Bubble. Do you go aggressive or do you play defensive? Regenerating. He has to. Wings are not available. You are surrounded by the army of demons itself. Literally the Legion itself. But he's going to blind them just to break away for just a second. The pets are in a good position to just keep blasting them out though. Those imps are doing a number on his health. Even if they do very little damage, all the damage does end up stacking up over time. Does go in for a fear. Another set of Dreadstalkers. You all got yourself Blessing of Protection Spell Warden. You either immune physical damage or magic damage. I don't know which one you prior here. I think maybe physical. But no, fears to follow. That's going to be even more damage. Lay on hands. Cannot decide between Bop or Blessing of Spell Warden. So you're just going to go for a health instead. Stun into Facile. matches up wings available with the Shield of Vengeance. The pets is still just absolutely blasting through you. Another stun by the Felguard or Wrathguard. Intro Mortal Code to follow. Do you have any more health to survive this? Just getting blasted by the Demon Bolts right after. Portal available for Fassel. I don't even know if... Looks like Fassel trying to see if he can get himself an escape, but the portal just wasn't there. Wasn't available to him whatsoever. And Sanguinor, last one left over for the team 1. Saya probably should be aware that there is somebody in stealth, but not gonna expect that it's gonna be Sang though. I don't think. Well, I could be wrong. Making red pies more prevalent there everywhere right now. They have been getting more popular though, Jake. Like a Mythic Plus at the very least. I think especially this week because Augmentation Evokers are kind of useless in Mythic Plus right now because of the way that the Ghosty affix works. They keep eating all the Evokers buffs, so Paladin is basically like the counter to that. It's gonna be Sang, trying to see if you can maybe claw the victory back for his team as the last one left. For Saya, that's an opportunity to go for a clean sweep here. Shield of Vengeance, I've been blasting right through him. Both of them are so low. Saya does technically have an immunity. Blessing Protection could be removed in just an instance if he does get himself proper immune. That is a lot of fell damage and fire damage he's got to deal with. Blind onto Sang, trying to see if he can back up out of there for just a second. Big explosive one to Saya. Does end up getting the hammer at the end. I am surprised. 4. Clean sweep for this guy. Just took it. Well done, well done. Hell yeah. Man, can link be changes here? Yeah, let me do that real quickly. Also, do we want to keep going or are we done for the night? Because I know it's late over on the EU. I do want to let you guys, if you didn't want to get some sleep, I do want to get you guys the opportunity to get some sleep. Or if you guys want to keep going, I'm down because we haven't had good EU duels in a good while, and these have been fantastic. I'll link you the Wowhead article for it, right? Just because it's the easiest one to read, I think. Here we go. There's a full set of changes. I don't know if I had them on stream earlier, but you can see them all here. It's a lot of buffs, and for mages in particular, you'll be interested by the 35% additional armor, by the way, for cloth classes, and stamina 5%. Well, 10% more stamina. You'll also be very interested in the root, taking more damage before canceling it. That would be really good for consistency. And the mage tier set, but also the Frost Nova. But nobody really, do people use Rigid Ice? I guess there's less of a reason to use it now. But Emergency 4 set no longer reducing PvP, which is going to be pretty good. I think it's the one that makes Block do more damage, or Glacial do more damage, right? Because other than can play, guy want to go. Need one. You can go. Who, me? Or should we call it here? Hold on. Looks like you use Windows 11. I do use Windows 11. Yeah. Why? Do most people... are people still on Windows 10? I never actually thought about it. Yeah. Yeah, Windows 11 works pretty good. What I like about Windows is they actually were able to get the HAGs working so you can do DLSS. I actually really want to try DLSS with the Diablo, with the new season, which is in a couple of days. Actually, 3 days, right? One more. You guys want to go one more? One more? Okay, so we need one more here. Let's go one more. Okay, I'll list us. I will list us. We do need, for one more, we need a +1, boys. We'll go Uno Mas here. We listed in Raids Legacy. Okay, everybody, one gave him in. I feel, yeah. We need, actually, no, we need 2 more for this team. 2 more for this team. We need 2 more and we'll be good to go. We'll give it like 5 minutes or so. If we don't find 2 more in 5, we'll just call it. Or if we get 2 more, we'll roll with it. Groups are listed in Raids Legacy if you guys want to join us. I don't know if Mario's around, or I don't know if Thrall Hall is around either. But yeah. Maybe do I whisper him? Does it tell me if he's online? 0 plays in total, so he says he's offline. Yeah. Miko, I'm spamming. I tried so many times. All good, friend. All good, friend. I appreciate it. I love having Miko in the duels, by the way. I love watching this man play Affliction. I love Affliction Warlocks. I'm not great at Affliction. I don't really enjoy it that much to play it myself. But watching like a good Affliction Warlocks game, oh, it is so cool. It's definitely one of those specs that looks cooler, at least for me. But when I pick it up, I'm just putty. Just absolute putty with it. It's bad. It's real bad. Still choose Windows 10. Windows 11 has so many trash services. You're not wrong, but you can remove a good portion of them. A lot of the, especially like when I open up like a search, it gives me like, oh, here's the news for the day. I was just like, you know what? I don't want to see any of it. Don't tell me. You don't need to know. And like, once you clear those things out, it's fairly decent. I don't think there's ever going to be a OS as good as like, if you find one to log in, you can go, okay, we're looking for a +1. We're looking for a +1. Hope you do good. So if I want to dual wield survival hunter, same Brago. I think they should have had that as an ability, man. Because imagine if you could have. Because there are some powerful weapons that survival could have got their hands on too. That are one-handers. That would have been so good. Like, imagine the raid with Ajara, and they can get that axe that does lightning damage. That would have been so cool. Dando? Okay, we got a +1 here. We do need a +1 in Outlaw. If you want to join, we need one more spot to fill. You're more than welcome to. But yeah, not a Math God X. I like that name, man. Not a Math God X. That's so good. Wait, Storm Scale. I think it's all on, because I'm on Argent Dawn. I'm surprised Storm Scale players aren't here. Wait, am I in Storm Scale instance? Outland? Is it just the war mode thing? No, I'm not even war mode. Oh, it's because I'm in the group. That's why. Weird. Makes sense though. Well, it's weird to me, but makes sense. 10 minutes to start the game, about to close. I feel you, man. I feel you. It's all good if you want to just chill. Hope you're doing, by the way, Koopa. We miss ya, but I hope you're doing fantastic. Hopefully you're having fun with us, the or Wrath, or whatever you're doing. And yeah, thanks for being here, man. Always happy to see ya. Hope you're doing all right. But yeah, the buffs look really good, man. I'm glad they're buffing a bunch of classes. I didn't see like some nerfs for Resto Druid, but like nothing crazy, nothing insane. And there's a patch. By the way, that patch did have people downloading it for, at least on NA, we had people that were cycling for like 2 hours to download it. So hopefully you don't get hit by that. But yeah, there's always a patch, man. There's always a patch. Yeah, that's something you don't have to deal with on a classic like ever. WTF, the user plate armor reduced by 30%, mage instant kill warrior. Oh my god. It is going to be weird. I will say this. It is going to be weird, the armor reduction. But, you know, maybe it'll be good. It's them normalizing armor, so then classes that have to fight it, like for Outlaw Rogue, this is actually really good because most of my damage is physical. So fighting against certain high armor classes like Paladin, Warrior, maybe not Death Knight, but those guys specifically, not a target for me. I have to hit someone else. It's too much armor for me because I'm pure physical damage. So normalizing armor does make mages that are very, very susceptible to hunter damage, which is all physical, a little bit less susceptible, but also makes classes that have high armor a little bit less like immune or resilient to like certain damage types completely. You know, because even warriors have like bleeds and stuff. And for Fury Warriors, I think this would be really good because a lot of the damage is physical. They don't have too many sources that go right through armor, right? Or like a Colossus Mash window or whatever. But yeah, I think this general is going to help normalize things maybe a little. That one is an interesting one. And the stamina increases. The stamina increases should hopefully keep everybody tanky though. So like, yeah, you get an armor loss, but you also get a stamina increase. So hopefully it should end up like canceling each other out. If anything, mages and clothy classes are going to be tankier. Warlocks, I think, are going to be running amok though, because they already get plenty of additional armor for being a clothy, but this 30% is going to make them like nutty. Priest is also going to be in a good spot too. Loading says initialized because of patch. All good, all good, all good. No worries. We'll need two. We did lose one. You know, we just lost one. Unless they're gone for a little bit. No, they're backed up over there. Oh no, they were just trying to join for Molten Core. That's what they're trying to go for. Alright. You know what we'll do? I think we'll call it. Because we still need two more. Koopa. You know, we'll do this. We'll do this. Koopa, I'll let you keep running through initialization and all that. We'll look for one more. If we get you in and we get a +1 with you after you've done all your patching, then we'll have you play just so you can actually get a proper chance. But if you do initialization and we still don't find a guy, we'll just call it there. How does that sound? I want to give you a chance on that whole initialization and patching and all that. Like, having to have you go through all the trouble, give you at least a chance for a game. You know what I mean? Man. Well, I had a project I was working on earlier, but now that plan is completely out of the window, and I'm just gonna go work in the class update video instead. That'll be fun. Actually, I mean that in a good way. That project I was trying to put together was like really being put together with Popsicle Sticks and Puppy Dog Dreams. And I had another video idea that I was like, oh, that'll be so much better. But then I don't have anything of that worked on at all. Won't tell you the initializing is done until we find last person. Okay. Should we just call it here then? We probably should just call it. I do want to do more games next week. So if you guys will want to come back in next week, we're definitely going to be doing more. I want to give EU at least a chance, even if you get like a handful of games in, give them a proper chance to actually play the video game. Summer Warrior, 30% reduced armor. Can I put on mail and have more low armor? I still think plate is going to give you the most armor. But that is an interesting question, Vidor. That is a very, very interesting question. Wait, we actually got a +1. Hold on. Maybe. If Poke is here for duels, and Koopa, we got a +1. We got a guy. Hold on a second. We'll give Koopa like a moment here. This man's down to Jordan. I'll give you guys another duel. I'll give it one more. I told you I will. I'm there for it. Alright, Koopa. We'll give you a moment here. It's all on you now. Yeah, it's a good question though, Vidor. I think plate is probably going to still offer you the most amount of armor. But like when you put on mail, you probably will get armor, but you won't have reductions to it in PvP. But plate is probably going to be still more armor than cloth. I don't know like how much more armor does a fully clothed out character versus a plated character versus a mail character versus, you know, how much of a bigger jump it is going from one type to another type. At least on the retail. If someone else signs up to take him, no need to wait for the patch. All good. We'll give it a second. Interesting. What's software makes you background alpha for real time? Interesting. What's the software that makes you background alpha in real time, like green screen? OBS. OBS has like a setting for it's called chroma key, and it can basically just add like a chroma key into the webcam. Can I show you what it looks like without it? Filters. It's like a filter, right? So I can remove chroma key and you can see there's just a green background behind me. It works better with a green or a blue background or just like a just a simple color scheme to it. I do have shadows that you can see back here, and I can fiddle with things a little bit. But for the most part, it's set up where you don't really see the changes too much and the differences. Kibs. Wait, initializing, barely moving. It's like, KBS, oh no. Do we take Akio then? Do we just take Akio? Hold on. Do we take Akio and just go? I see. Yeah. If you got any more questions about like stream stuff and my setup or whatever, you can always message me on Discord. I'm pretty regularly available there. So if you got any questions, hit them up there whenever I'm not streaming. Do we take him? Yes, even Brizaz said yes. Okay. Invited. Okay, well we got a team. We got a squad. Deal list. We got it. Alrighty. Okay, we're ready to game. Let's see how this goes. Facile lead. A bow out. And we do a... What do we do? We do another Nagrand maybe? Another Nagrand for the road? I'm fine with that. It's as even of a map as you can play. Just another Nagrand. The grand for the road. For the boys. The grand for the boys. Also, my music is definitely not like shuffling at all, so it's a little sad, but it's okay. If I can find the good song, I'll be happy. Oh, this will work. I like this one. Shuffle should be on, and should be on repeat, hopefully. Akio is mine. Wait, it's you, Stefan? Let's go. What's up? Oh, Outlaw. Interesting. I'm excited. Switch. Got a last one for the night with Big Mercy over for the team one. Ready to go. The Samurai Warrior. We got us as Anthrax back in the... Oh, no. Elemental. He is. Ellie. Low roll. Akio. Oh. Gilnan or human. Got himself a full fancy. Looking fancy with the Outlaw Rogue weapon. I love it. Facile on this team as well as Polka. Oh, Naboomkin. For some reason, I thought maybe you were going to play Feral. Adam Power over on the Frosty Mage again. God, I love this mount. It's so janky with the pixels, but it's so good looking. We got Ayaz, we got Demonis, we got Saya, as well as Miko going to be first up versus Polka. Polka setting up those polka dots with a Moonfire, Sunfire. I'm liking the Mog. I'm liking a lot of druids how they've been running like that parted skirt Mog for a lot of the sets. It looks so good. Miko trying to see if he can load up some dots. Poka trying also to do some dots as well, but the Warlock's dots are doing a bit of pressure. Poka, which is in the bear form, being very, very careful, and Miko just keeps pressuring him with the slows, with the dots. Drain soul. Poka trying to see if he can walk out of them, maybe get some damage. Dots get interrupted. Wait a second, Poka, hold on. Good just died here. Wait a second, big pour down for Miko. Got himself some surgeries. Poka needs a heal. Or not? Or not? Kind of melted. I'm not sure what happened. I think Miko got all the dots in the open and Poka tried to go for a bit of a heal, decided to run out and just maybe didn't like anticipate the dots to ramp up that quickly. Fast will get himself full set of pets on the Miko. He doesn't play into dots, but if you think about every single pet as a damage over time effect, as long as it's connected with Miko, that is a damage over time, technically. No heal? I have no idea. I'm not really sure. Demon bolts, slinging over at Miko from the Tyrant. Got himself all the pets surrounding him. Maybe he can go for the big drain on the pets. At the very least, you could drain the heal health from these pets, or even load up one of these pets full of dots. Send him over to Fassel with a soul swap. That could be pretty good, actually. I think that's what he's trying to go for. Maybe blasting out the pets instead. Fassel may just have to go for a new pet of his own, trying to go for Fears on the Dark Glare. Is his pet dead? It's pretty close. It's got to be pretty close to it. Miko maybe could soul swap. There goes the soul swap. Mordecai as Fassel does get a CC set up on the Miko. Does going for the wall. That's going to be another pet. Full new one summoned up. Does go for the interrupt. Full set of dots on the Fassel yet again. Miko trying to stay on him as best as possible. Sending in the Mordecai. Drain light to follow as long as there's no axe toss. Fassel catching up on quite a lot of healing. Miko generating himself a fatty shield from that massive drain. That's going to be more pets joining in for Fassel. Got himself the big Doom Fiend in the back. Used to be, I think, Doom Guard, but a Doom Fiend right now. Based on the tier set, Miko with a big shield as he gets stun locked. Tyrant does get interrupted, trying to get some dots on the Fassel. Maybe might as well go dots on the main pet and swap him more to Fassel. Do you have a fear or anything? That's going to be a full set of pets. Maybe stun on the pets. That's going to be all dots on the pets. Drain life is going to be huge. Recovered all the health. Look at that. All these pets surrounding together. You're just draining all of them. Fassel is going to die. Miko was able to get himself a full reset. My goodness. This is gonna be Anthrax up next, immediately dotted, literally getting plinked away by the eyeball as Miko backing up out of the Anthrax, trying to play the big elemental one-shotty thing. Do you have the big go? Hold on, you need a primordial. You need a primordial with it. Hold on, you gotta get some tier set. He's trying to play the lightning build. You gotta get the primordial going. Lava beam? Hold on a second. Does it actually do a lot of single target damage? Trying to go for Ice Fury. If you get yourself Primordial together with the Stormkeeper, you can get yourself a big one-shot. Anthrax needs to give himself a little bit of survivability, trying to go for Lightning Bolts. He is playing the Lightning Elemental build, which is interesting. Ice Fury, that is going to add a little bit extra damage. He needs himself that Sky Fury. I don't know if he'll be able to get a Lightning Blast. If you go for that Lightning Blast together with a Lightning Bolt Sky Fury, that is huge. And if you got Primordial on top of it, which is going to send out for you Lightning Blast, or just done. I'm not sure. I don't know if he had a set up already, or maybe he wasn't running the new tier set, because I've seen some people running like a burst out set instead of a tier set, just for more raw value. I don't know if he had himself that kind of a setup or not, but that is part of the one shot. You Sky Fury, Totem, Primordial to get a free Elo Blast, Lightning Bolt, and hopefully you get yourself enough resources to go for Instant Cast, Nature Swiftness, I believe, or like a Nature Swiftness version for Shamans, another Elo Blast, another Sky Fury Lightning Bolt. It is a lot of damage. Aikyo, not feeling that good. Big drain on him. The man is just rotted. Hold on a second. Might be looking at our Cloak of Shadows instantly here. Trying to go for stuns on the Miko. Is that going to be enough? Maybe damage with the between the eyes potentially. Miko backing up out of there. I thought I switched to one person, but just Miko bailing as he just rotting down Aikyo. Stun. Needs a cloak right now. Man needs a cloak. Hold on. Killing spree. Cheat death. Got a cloak. I'm not sure why he didn't cloak. I'm very surprised. Big Mercy charging in as he's getting fully dotted up. Miko trying to see if he can play this as fast as possible before Dampen it really scales up. Reflected Mordecai. Well done by the Warrior. Does get himself a setup versus Miko as he's trying to go for a bit of drains, but he's getting chopped up, man. The executes, the Bloodthirst, the Bloodbaths are doing work. The slow into Mercy does make it harder for him to really get around the corner. As he's just rotting right now. Not much he can do. Maybe he can press Reflect. Maybe he can press his big defensive. But that's really about it. He wants to save those and find a way to maximize the value. But Miko just stayed away from the guy. Because the dude just perma slow. There's nothing he can do. He actually can't catch up at all. He needs a stun. Leap. No, just rotted. Okay. Well, Miko got himself a clean 5. 10 million damage in health. Jesus. My goodness, gotta go on more. I mean, if you still like drips, I'm down. Yeah, I'm down. If you guys still want to go, let's do it. If you want to, let me know. Breeze as well as Fassel if you guys still got groups. Because that was a quick one. I like any mages really waiting him. Yeah, mages are good. Breeze as you ready? Fassel, let me know if you're ready. One more, uno mas. Let's do it, dude. Let's do it. What's up, Blink? How you doing, my guy? Do we need more? Okay, we'll open up the group again. How many are missing? Only one. One left. Okay. Pass me lead and we'll get a +1. Maybe this is where we get Koopa in, yeah? Pass lead plus. And I can list us. Beautiful. It'll be listed again like usual. Molten Core Raids Legacy section. You can also find the groups and we're listed in the pin at the top of the chat. I don't know which way it would be depending where you're looking on the stream. But yeah. Looks like it's made out of Penny Boys. Yeah, the Red Valley buffs are looking real good, man. Looking real good. We'll try to see if we can get us this Uno Mas. We'll give it a couple of minutes. If we don't find a group, we'll call it. But I do want to give you guys a proper chance here. Because I gotta go work on projects tonight, man. Could also 4v4. We could, just for like the end of the run. I usually like to do a 5v5 style, just because 4v4 just don't last long enough, you know? Yeah, 4v4 doesn't last long enough, but like we could run it just for funsies. Send one over from Brizaz over to this team and just run as, or I guess Brizaz will have to boot somebody instead, in fact. All good grinding honor for Fresh 70, very painful. Yeah, they really gotta make grinding honor. Oh, next week they're gonna buff honor gains and conquest gains. So if you're grinding a character, if you could wait until next week to see if you can get some honor grinds then, like the next reset. Next reset is also gonna be with a PvP brawl, Salastro versus Terra Mill. I imagine if you play a right class, you could just run this as much as you want to, get a bunch of honor out of this with the big battles. If only they had the brawl of Comp Stomp together with the reset, that would have been huge, right? Freaking impossible. Warsong Scramble. When is the next Comp Stomp actually? Packed House. Deep Six. Alright, the Blizzard. That's such a good one. Gravity Lapse. I don't like Gravity Lapse as much. Oh wow, we don't get Comp Stomp until March. Unforge. But yeah. Demon Hunter? That could work too. Yeah, DH? I think DH is one of the harder ones just because you're kind of squishy. You do a lot of damage, but like you really need the versatility to get that tankiness. But once you get enough of it and you get really good at zooming around and pressing cooldowns, yeah, I feel that. It's much easier if you have like a healer healing you. Like a pocket heal with the DH would be amazing, right? Because you have cooldowns when they can heal you and other times they do heal you and you're chilling. It won't last if we kill them all. True, true, true. Who's got lead? Me. I got lead. Alright, we'll try to see if we can get one. Mikkel can leave and you can go 44. No, we actually got one. Anthrax switching over. Hold on a second. Anthrax switched over. Oh no. Anthrax switched a character, but it's still 4. Never mind. Yeah, I don't know, man. 4v4. I think we'll call it, man, because I do have a project to work on, like yet another one. So we might just do this just so I can have like some time to work, get food, and get some sleep because I don't want to be breaking my sleep, man. Plus, it's super late for you guys on EU. I appreciate you for hanging out. It's been an absolute blast, but you know, I think I probably should, if I want to get any sleep, I probably should start working on this as early as possible. It's a lot to cover. Those class coverage videos take a second. I think it's been a while since I've done one. But I also got other fun projects that I'll be working on over the next few days. I'll have to put the one I've been working on for today on a bit of a... what word am I thinking of? On ice? Because I got another one that's something a lot more fun. Not the best, but it's funny. I'm glad you joined us, Stefan. Hope you're having a wonderful evening, by the way, my guy. Have a good night, Dal. Thanks so much for coming by, Shane. Thanks so much. Happy to see you, man. Now you see your hunter, not rogue. Need to change your intra. Not with a hunter. No. This guy is just a character that I hop on just so I can spectate duels on EU. My actual rogue is on team on region on NA. Yeah, no, I'm still rogue main, man. Hunters are looking good. They're Don't get me wrong, they're looking kind of nice, but I'm still Team Rogue, Team Outlaw specifically. I love that spec on the fight, by the way, the Farak fight. It's so good. I love it. Oh man, being able to play my main on the final boss fight, it is the best. Oh, because it's actually workable. It's not that far behind either. Plus, it ends up being better with the cleave situation. But like the boss damage you can do is pretty solid. I do want to like get better setups for it. Like I just gotta live the first phase and have more boss uptime. But yeah. So 4v4. Like I said earlier, 4v4s probably go by way too quickly. So I'll probably just call it. Just just time, and I gotta work, and I gotta get project done, and I want to get some sleep, and I got only so many hours in the night. I'm just don't want to be up until late, so probably skip out this week, Adam. But if we do run into a similar situation, I can promise you next week. Like if we end up running through very slow duels, we'll do a couple of 4v4s. I think we had a fantastic 5v5s. I appreciate you for joining. We'll be doing more of them next week if you want to join in, play some more Mage. I love the way you play Mage, by the way. It reminds you of C-Mark, but like its own style, and you blast, so it's super fun watching you play, man. But yeah, Hunters, watching you fight against Hunters has been rough, dude. Before we go, just have the best mocks. Yeah, I don't know what you're doing with them, lacking the chest piece and just like random hoodie shoulder stuff. There's some wackiness there. I do like that blue one a lot, though. Really good looking. Honestly, really good. Yeah, we'll call it here, boys. We'll call it here. Thank you all so much for coming by. I appreciate ya. We'll call it. I'm gonna get some food. I got pizza waiting for me. I got work I gotta do. I got ults I gotta run. Yeah, I'll get to that as soon as possible. How many years are you in photo in your intro? How many years on that photo on intro? How many years? How many years have we been using the intro for the streams? A couple of years now. It's been a couple of years that somebody made it. It was a fan made it, and I just started using it, and I just got stuck with it. Or if you mean like how many years I've been doing the channel stuff or photoshopping or anything like that, since the channel started, I've been kind of just teaching myself. Depends on what question you're asking, Lightmore, but hopefully one of those answered your question. Breeze ass, thank you so much for joining. Also, thank you so much for bringing your homies in. They're more than welcome to come back next week. We'll be doing more of them as well. Yo, you guys are wonderful, beautiful. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hopefully this next reset, we see some more participation PvP with all the class boss and stuff, but also we see more like PTR stuff and War Within stuff. Maybe we see more Paladin and Hunter and Mage and maybe even Rogue hero talents. I'd love to see that. Thank you like always. Hey, thank you so much, my guy. Appreciate you. You guys have a wonderful evening. Thank you all. You guys are awesome. I'm really bad at doing this whole outros and stuff, but yeah, I'm gonna go. Like I said, food, work, all that stuff. Yeah, that'll be fun. I'm probably gonna take a breather here for just a second. I also want to go. I was gonna say I want to do my archaeologist stuff, but I can't. By the way, Kron, I got the set. I need the hat, but I got the set. I got everything but the hat from the set, the blue one. You can apparently get it from green books or green relics or whatever. It's just a very low chance, but it still drops. So it's kind of nice. But yo, you guys are awesome. Thank you all. I'll see you guys all next stream. Alrighty, boys. Alrighty. Peace.